Welcome to the stream. That was supposed to be the intro. Me, muted. Because I was usually have an intro, right? Press the wrong button. Well, here we are. It's Bring Your Tactics, a chance for you guys to bring in your tactics. Yes, we will be playing with your tactics a bit. Pretty casual at the moment. Yes, I just came back from the gym, so I'm trying to stretch my hip flexor while I'm sitting, which is kind of an achievement by in itself. We've gonna have it's a show I do every Wednesday. Sometimes we create a tactic, right? Like last Wednesday we created a tactic. Back 5, I think. Yeah, can't remember now. Yeah, we alternate between the two. So it's your chance to bring your tactics. Now I've got some tactics already, so we're gonna take a look. I'm just gonna come in here, download. I really think I've already downloaded these. I'm just gonna extract them, put them in the folder. Extract files, put them in here, put them here, put them here, put them here, put them here, and done. All right, so we're gonna test this now with this team called Atletico Madrid. Yes, these are the World Cup tactics. I made some World Cup tactics when the World Cup was going on. Quite a lot actually. I done a lot. Then I realized, some people were getting sensitive, so I just stopped and I just did it on a Discord channel alone. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna download some of these tactics. I'm gonna clear these slots because of course these are strange tactics, right? Okay. We're gonna load now. Patch tactics, Dropbox. No, not Dropbox. It's D drive. Okay, let's go. So once again, it's not. I don't critique my job. I'm not here to critique your tactics. Like, oh, this is a good tactic, this is a bad tactic, that kind of thing. I don't do that. I just look at your tactics and go like, okay, this could happen with this tactic, that could happen with the tactic. I mean, ultimately, if you are struggling with tactics, I'm always going to say the same thing. Go with a preset first. Choose the right roles and go from there. Learn how to do that first, right? That's what I'm always going to recommend. But if you want to make your own tactics, then you need to understand how these roles and duties, they move around the pitch. Their movement is really important to understand. And if once you understand how they move, then you can actually plan, right, your tactics accordingly. So here we've got a tactic. I want to see whether we've got the players for it. So Loriente fit. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I can't make everybody fit, can I? I think I can. We're just doing a tactics thing, right? So it doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna come in here and I don't know how I do this. I can't remove all injuries because they're not injured. Yeah, it's just not 100%. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so we're not gonna bother too much. Okay, so we're looking at this 505 again pressing tactic. Okay, high line. I always start here. Whenever it's a tactic, I'm always starting here because this defines your style. Whether you're attacking or defensive, this will be it, right? Because you're a high defensive line, players are further away from goal, you're defending high up the pitch. This is what it says. And then preventing short goalkeeper distribution only applies to when the goalkeeper has got a goal kick. Okay, it doesn't mean when it's open play, right? Open play is this pressing that you have set up. So trigger press more often is like closing down, except once again, players are going to close down whether you like it or not. The question is, this just triggers the likelihood of them doing it if a player does something like lose control of the ball, right? So and like this is just this. Everything in this game is just a tendency to do something. You just have to remember that. Okay, counter press, counter. Okay, back to the roll. Rolling out. Okay, that's interesting. Rolling out means you only got 2 ball playing defenders. So these guys have to be decent at bringing the ball out. You got a DM on support, which is important. I mean, this just means that they tend to be a bit more aggressive in covering the distance, but you see it as an AM, so they won't go all the way, right? As long as it's an AM. If there's no AM, then they're quite aggressive because that's the way the pivots work now in Football Manager 23. So you've got DM on support, inverted wingback coming here, inverted wingback coming here. This is so similar. I mean, I've got a similar tactic Wait, we've done this already. Yeah, I think we did this tactic last week, right? I'm very certain we did this tactic because it looked like Galileo. That's what I was saying. Reminds me of Galileo, man. Yeah, we've done this tactic already. Yeah, so we've done this, so we're gonna delete this tactic. I don't know, we can't clear it now. We just load another tactic in its place. We'll go to sports. I think this is the folder anyway. Yeah, okay, so we'll come here. We'll come to BYT. So we'll go this, we'll just delete this. And then we'll do, see, Ronaldo Dream. I think we've done this as well. Mass track. Yeah, we done this. We did this last week. The double trequartistas, right? So we'll delete this as well. Hey, Intanin Pongpasi. Where are you from, man? That's an interesting handle. Sound like you're not very far away from me. Alright, so we arranged this. Our Simgis PvP draft 2 halfback. Oh, this is interesting. This is a PvP tactic. Okay, halfback. Okay, I like what he's done here. Halfback, they're going to be very defensive, right? So he's got a halfback and a halfback, but he's launched the 2 wingbacks forward. Now the only thing is, okay, he's gone with central defenders as opposed to white centre backs. White centre backs, sometimes they might go up the pitch, but here he just wants them to be basic defenders. Wingbacks bombing down the pitch. When they're on attack duty, they will run dribble wide. This is what it means. Okay. So when they move into, they will run wide into these spaces. It doesn't mean that they will do this when they don't have the ball, no? So they just go to the wider areas, right? Okay, they don't dribble more. See, there's a difference between run wide with the ball. So they will go wide with the ball, run wide with the ball, and they can dribble more. Now the choice is yours. Most of the time, I know that now, as of FM23, it used to be hard-coded, right, before. What this meant was they will always dribble. Now it's unchecked because not everybody wants them to dribble all the time. So here, this means that as he goes down the pitch, there's no dribble more here. So what it means is he is going to pass the ball if he meets traffic. Okay. All right. Slip key. 17 a tactic I built with a friend. Okay, cool. That'll be interesting. I'll have a look at that. Let's do the same here. So traffic, they'll come out. Roll it out again. 2 central defenders, 1 libero. So this libero is damn important. He played the libero as an attack, so he pushes up. You get like a wedge shape, right? So this is interesting. It's like this will be very interesting, the shape. Shadow Striker, DLF, yeah, these are fine roles. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this choice with these 3 roles. These are very simple roles. You get the width for the wing backs. But whenever you play this kind of a tactic, it's great. You know, this is a good tactic, right? It's very solid, very hard to break down because you got these 2 monsters here in the middle. So when you play with those 2 monsters in the middle, it becomes very tough to break it down. It's very solid defensively, and it's got the width. And I wouldn't change it very much. I mean, like, okay, I know some people are probably gonna go, hey, you know what, I don't like the idea of 2 halfbacks, but hey man, 2 halfbacks are still decent because they're defensively solid. You see, if your wingbacks can do the job, your halfbacks are protecting the center like this, and then you put the, look at this, right? The halfback's actually going back now, right? This is not the halfback. One of the halfbacks is further forward. Yeah, this is the fullback. So there the halfback is coming back. The other halfback stays, wins the ball high up the pitch. Notice where he's winning the ball. Right. This is a change from FM22. Right. In FM22 you probably wouldn't see this, but in FM23 it's happening a lot more because those guys in the DM positions, they tend to move up a lot more to engage. So your choice, if you're struggling with tactics, at the end of the day, it's the player that you picked. Right. So pay attention to the rules and pay attention to whether he can play that role. So this guy is a DLF on support. He goes wide. This is simplicity. So when you have this kind of a tactic, all you really want is this guy not to be short. Okay, if he's short like this, then you only have one out. I mean, you're only going to score goals if they break, right? So, but now what I can do is, he's got hit early cross and bust into space, which means that before the defense even settles, if I have a short ass, he will try and break with the early cross. And balance is a good mentality to start on, because every time you shift these mentalities, right? Like I did this, I think I explained this to you guys in FM 19, I think, when I was playing very attacking mentalities. Everybody was going, it cannot be done. And I said, no, you have to understand how mentality works. It doesn't really change that much. Okay, the logic is still the same. Okay, basically, whenever you play any of these shifts of mentality affects 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 things mentality affects. So the moment you play on balance, you're playing neutral, right? Standard, higher tempo. You're not taking, you're just shifting the tempo slightly higher. This is your risk, right? So 50-50 risk. But if I were to shift my mentality even higher and I wanted to keep the ball, I would drop my directness, because as you increase mentality, even this shifts in the under the hood, right, slightly. So what I used to do, especially on very high mentality, is also I'll drop my passing directness and so I'll drop my tempo. Then I'll reduce my width. Then I'll come in here, I'll reduce my defensive line, I'll reduce my line of engagement slightly. And then I would reduce my pressing. That's what I would do all the time. Right? So does this mean on lower mentalities? Depends on what you want to do, right? Lower mentality, do you shift everything up? It depends on what you want to do. Because if you want to keep the ball safe and you don't want to be too, you don't want to take too many chances, you don't want them to kick the ball long, then do that with the passing. Right? But you adjust it. So this is not bad. This is quite a good tactic because it's very hard to break down. Yeah, you can try this at all levels, any level of play. Okay, yeah, you can try it. I wouldn't change this tactic at all. It's a good tactic. I will not change this tactic, not in 100 years. Because the DLF is a good role. Why is the DLF a good role? Because he plays through passes to the advance forward. He's the focal point of attacks, right? So as you lose the ball, there we go, back in again. He's used central defenders. Why not wide centre backs? Because wide centre backs, sometimes they come in here and they play one. You don't want that. You want to keep things safe. You're going to go to your wing backs and play the ball out. The problem is when you play against a 4-4-2, right? But you can see even against a 4-4-2, the two halfbacks are making it hard for them to get into the area to try and score goals. And we score on the break. So this is where that short advance forward does well. Right, but if it's a tall advance forward, got jumping reach, oh man, you're golden, man. Because there are going to be times when teams are sitting back, so you want that poach. You can play a poacher. You can play multiple roles here, but I would probably go for if I'm playing against if I've got a tall player, I probably wouldn't use a half advance forward. I'll probably use a poacher. Why? Because then I can deliver crosses to him as well. Because he's not going to be far from the box. Those defenders are always going to be bothered, right? So they're always going to have somebody to take care of, right? So it's not a bad tactic. It's nice. It's nice. It's good. I like this. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. I wouldn't want to change it because I get the logic in the tactic. Right? So watch out for this libero. The libero can be quite a trigger, no? Especially against teams that are sitting back a lot. Because the libero will be switching play from so you go and get the libero won't be switching play. The libero will make long passes, but you want a libero who can switch ball to other flanks. You see, you remember what Tobias Augustine Anderson does for me at Birmingham? He switches play, right, left, right. He suddenly, all of a sudden, he plays one ball from a defender straight to a wing back, and the wing back is hurtling down the flanks. No one is marking him. That's what you want. Does this mean you go and give it to everybody? Of course not. Give it to one player. You don't want everybody trying those kind of glory passes, okay? In fact, you don't have to go out of your way to go and get it done. When you get a player like that, just think about that for a sec. Okay, so Lema, this I mean, we're gonna go on key highlights because there's nothing else to say about this. I'm not gonna change it 100%. Look, I'm never gonna change this tactic. I mean, pass into space, hit early cross, slightly higher tempo. But all works because when you do slightly higher tempo, this guy's going to bomb forward, right? So you're asking players to release the ball. This is where players like him, dictates tempo is good. Now, okay, that's a very good. Then another dictates tempo, tries long range. I like to switch. Yeah, we've got two good roles here in the center. It's a pretty safe, lovely I don't know who I just brought on, and I have no clue who I just brought on. I'm just bringing out 2 random players. Yeah. All you got to do, this kind of tactics, right? Make sure that you have the right players, because your wing backs are the key here. Your halfbacks are important. Your wing backs are important. Those are the 4 most important players in your team. And then if you are struggling to score, your poacher is important, or your advanced forward. The downside of these kind of systems is against a 4-4-2, right? Now you're gonna have to be a bit more aggressive. So here, these halfbacks are very deep. We're giving the ball away right now, right? So I'm just gonna remove pass into space. Instead, I'm gonna give it to these guys. And that's one. Okay, so we got Jimenez bringing the ball forward. He finds Molina. This guy didn't get through. Okay, and then I'm going to change this role because I want to get a goal. I don't know who this guy is. Okay, seriously, I have no clue what his attributes are like. So I'm just going to choose poacher. I want him in the area. Yeah. So, shadow, because you got a shadow striker behind them. That's why I'm turning him into a poacher. Because now the poacher is going to be on the defender, right? Okay. Imagine this, right? The defender is already occupied. Guess who's coming from behind him? That guy. So either this poacher is going to get to the ball, or the shadow striker is going to latch onto the ball. That is why I changed him to a poacher. Very underrated role. Poacher is I like poachers in Football Manager 23. Always have. I mean, not everybody's going to like a poacher, but I'm like poacher lover. Yeah, we're going to lose players, man. The rate I'm going. Our team is exhausted. Hey, Simji, this is a good tactic, man. I like this. I'm just changed it to a poacher because I don't... Okay, let's just find out whether he can be a poacher before we go and make changes. Okay, jumping reach. His composure is not that good. I mean, at least he can jump in the air. Oh, God. Our standards are very low right now. Okay. Felix is good at finding the pass. Cunha is going to come through the middle. That's nice. Okay, we got halfback. And we just changed it to a bit more direct. We left the pass into space. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go from balance to attacking. Attacking is going to be a lot more direct, right? But we're going to drop the tempo slightly. Okay. I'm going to just reduce the width slightly. I want them to, because the white... oh my goodness. Loriente is crying already. He says, take me off. Okay, we'll take him off. We bring Carrasco on for Lema. Rodrigo the ball for Cunha. Okay, let's try and see what happens next. I mean, overall good. We were unlucky to concede a goal. I think here our choice of the kind of player that we need here is important. Carrasco, no, is over the top. The Serbi, basically you're looking at we've been doing that on the streams. Easier to do on the streams. I've done like a De Serbi kind of setup for my tactics. There we go. Now see, poacher, right? Because we don't want him advanced forward running off, but a poacher is not a bad role. I would use a poacher because he'll be central. But you need these kind of players that can actually benefit from crosses into the area because you got wing backs as well. Whereas if you have an advanced one over the top, he goes running. Poacher is okay, shadow striker. This combination is fine. I'm unlucky, we should have won by a bigger margin. A lot of it is down to our striker. Our striker is too short. He's way too short. I'd rather have Patrick Schick, Dennis Shaberny, those kind of strikers. Players that are tall, strong, right, and are able and reasonably okay. You see, the poacher will come back, link up play. And then we got the wing back coming up the pitch. See this part here? That's why I would like having poachers into the area because they can deliver crosses. There we go, bang. It's offside, I think. It should be, but that's a good goal. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Wow, that was a first, man. There's no VAR, man. What has SI done? Show opposition goals disallowed. Yeah. What has VAR done? There's disallowed, man. Wow. That's a first, right? I've never seen that happen, no? Didn't even go to VAR. Wow. So you could do something like this, like what we did earlier. Because if you change from a low mentality to a higher mentality. You're taking more risks, right? All those 6 things I spoke about earlier, they will shift, right? So you can still maintain that kind of control you have in the game without taking, I mean, like in terms of passing, you see how we're doing our passing? Wow, this is after the fact, man. The replay took a long time to come out. Must be unique to Espania, right? No, it's not a bad tactic. I like your tactic. You shouldn't change it, man. You should not change it. You should not change it. We lost, unfortunate. I mean, it's just unfortunate, right? I mean, we didn't lose. It's just unfortunate. 0.47. We did better. Problem was, we had a short striker. This tactic is going to struggle if you advance forward short. Yeah, you're going to remove a lot of options. So you want somebody who is actually tall and strong. Okay, so now we are looking at the second tactic. Okay, so this is actually very nice. I like your tactic. Don't change it, man. Okay, next tactic. Title winning. I love the name, man. Have you won titles with this? This is I'm showing you my tactic that won me titles. That's good. Okay, we come in here. No idea who these players are. Okay, we randomly pick clubs, right? It's just all the shows I've done. Like, 2 saves, and then after that, I got lots of these. We got a new show coming up as well, a new series where I look at creating a different tactic for every single team and then playing them for one season. It'll be done as highlights, right? And then I will show you basically a journey with every single club for one entire season. Yeah. And then maybe after the whole journey is done, we do a revisit, right? The whole idea here is with different tactics, different ways of playing. That doesn't mean that you have to go in and make your own tactics to do well in the game. I'm telling you, you don't, right? So a lot of the time I advise people not to do this, right? Okay, you go to one of the preset stuff from there. It's always a good place. So you got advanced forward, inverted wing on attack. This is a lot of attack duties. The challenge with these kind of tactics is this: 1, 2, 3, 4 attack, right? These guys stay back, right? Okay. It means that these guys have to be able to pass, right? All these guys must pass the ball. You got to pass over longer distances, and he's on his own, right? Inverted winger going this way. Inside forward, on the other hand, yeah, he's going to attack the area. Mazzala and him might switch positions a lot, but here there's only one slight problem. We'll play it first. I mean, there are certain things I would change, but okay. The problem is, advanced forward, I know it's a go-to for a lot of people. For me, it's okay. It's if you're an underdog, I'll pick an advanced forward all the time. Why? Because most teams are attacking, you're going to have space. But what if you're the favorite? If you're the favorite, I will never play an advanced forward. I'll play pressing forward on attack or a poacher. Pressing forward, they go left and right. Poacher, stay in the box. That's it. Simple reason. There's no other reason behind that. So we got Caraco. Let's find the best player for this. State. Okay. Wow. We entered the PI land. Okay. Marking fullback on the right. Okay. I know this is a way of playing it. I've done it myself. This is like the great what was the video I did at the time? The Iron Maiden strategy, right? Where you go there, you sit on defenders, you don't give them a chance to move out. Now remember, this is not something I do for 90 minutes. I only do this for like half hour, 45 minutes. Second half I release my players, because by then those players are tired. Then I bring on, so I put I might put players that are not key to my tactic, do all the hard running first. Then when the opposition is tired, then I bring on my superstars and I remove those PIs. Just something to bear in mind, right? Stay wider, mark tight like that. Okay, advance forward. Okay, we'll see how that plays. Okay, Maz, CM on support. Wow, interesting. No DMs. Tackle harder. Okay, get that. Mark tight, get that. You got cover duty. Wow, there's not a swoosh. Yes, the swoosh means this guy's on attack duty. Okay, all right, you got a cover, and this, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of this. I'll just say it out, because I rather have two flat. The only time I might consider cover is when I'm playing a 3-man backline. Yeah. Okay, so PIs, work ball into box, pass into space. Generally, I wouldn't recommend starting like this, because okay, players are going to run off, right? So you go pass into space every Tom, Dick and Harry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all going to try those glory balls. Is that what you really want? It won't work all the time. May work some of the time. It is pass into space. You gotta be situational with it. Don't ever put pass into space as the first TI in your tactic. It should be the last TI. Okay, let me just let's just play this. Okay, comprehensive highlights. Okay, now we've got it. I mean, you might get a few chances where, yeah, you see ball. Okay, let's see counter press. Right, can you win the ball back? But remember the 3 attack duties he had in front. Yeah. Okay, ball comes up to him. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's look at them break. Okay, he goes backwards. See this attack duty, this attack duty. They're all standing here already. Right. So now, from this point onwards, everybody has to be good at passing the ball. Right. Yeah, there we go. Now here's a comeback. Get the ball, links up play, brings the other one into play. Here the CM on support plays a brilliant pass. That is what we call pass into space. Right. That was Saul and his pass. So he's got traits as well. Try skiller ball, shoot from this run. So does he need pass into space? Not really. Because he would have done it anyway. Right? If the opportunity presented itself. Okay. They break through. Good challenge. Again. Yeah. So that is dangerous. If I have that happening, it might happen once, twice, and I will concede a goal in the second half because my players are too tired to track back. Right? So you can see right now your flanks are being exposed, right? Because these guys also are marking, right? So they're marking and this guy is exposed, plus we have a cover duty. Okay, all right. My advice is remove the cover duty. Yeah, it's okay. He bolts. Now what is your goalkeeper going to do? Roll it out, kick it long. Okay, advance forward tactic. That's one of the reasons why, right? You got a positive mentality, pass into space. Okay, this guy got Carrasco, comes back, and then he plays the ball off that player, and you can see the goal. Okay, this is where I am the kind of person that says, okay, fine, we gotta give players an out, right? I don't have any. Carrasco came back, this is what he was told to do. Okay, then he does that, and then he's back. And then, bang, we can see the goal. I mean, some of you might say that's a match engine bug, but I don't think so. I mean, like, that could be a match engine bug, but that was a mistake by a player. See, Carrasco is always dinking here and there. Okay, we got one. See, this wing back is fine. Okay, let's change. Okay, 8 minutes. We got to play this for the next 45 minutes, okay, before I start changing things. I want to change already, I want to make 1 or 2 changes. We go to this, because he's marking, right? Look at that. So you see, this is what happened to Liverpool against the Sherby. Yeah, okay? Yeah? This is when you know your strategy is not working. Okay? See, Liverpool had the same problem. They go press. The Sherby says, thank you very much for the pressing, because this is what I want you to do, right? So you got them marking this player, right? Okay? He's come in. All right, so he basically is marking, right? He's not really, he's marking, he's not really closing the angle. If he's not, he would have come here to close the angle, right? So he's marking that player. This guy has come in and then, okay, he's gotten the ball. Now he's toast because he's got 3 passing options. This basically the Sherby all the way, right? Okay, got the ball into the most dangerous area on the pitch, right in the center, right? They release the wing back. Now Carrasco is having to run back because your instructions were to mark him, right? Okay. He goes in first because that's what you told him to do. He's not very good at marking. He's not very good at tackling. He makes the mistake. Okay. Saul gets the ball. Okay, that's not too bad. Managed to recover. But these are things that you want to be careful of. Yeah. So we got Carrasco. Look at where Carrasco is right now, right? So it kind of messes with the passing. It's okay, it's not bad, but you gotta ask yourself sometimes, if you're doing something like this, you gotta be willing to recognize that the player is gonna make a mistake, and if he makes the mistake, then you're gonna have to accept it, right? So these are some of the downsides. The other thing about when you do this man marking instructions on these guys, they're gonna get, I'm not saying it's a bad move, I think it's a good one. You see, this is what he's doing, he's marking the guy, right? So he's removing him, but you gotta make sure that this player is somebody that you don't, who's A, very, very fast, very fit, okay? And B, he's not that central to your goal creation efforts at the moment, right? Because at the second, if you need him to score goals for you, he's going to defend most of the way. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. He's marking again. This guy comes in, closes down. Okay, gone in. Okay. All right, let's go opposition instructions. Have I got anything here? We're gonna come in here. Okay, we've got angles only. Trigger press on these two. We're gonna remove this. Okay. See whether it changes anything. I'm gonna remove this trigger press. Okay, I'm gonna hard tackle the guys in the center. That's all. Okay. This is angles. I'm gonna put him left and I'm gonna put this guy right. This guy is right, this guy is left, this guy is weaker foot. Okay, done. Okay. So I noticed there's no pressing on the back line, right? We don't have any pressing on the back line, so I removed a lot of those. Rather, I only removed the trigger press on the central midfielders. Yeah, so here we go. Where's Carrasco going, right? Carrasco is here beside the... You told him to mark, right? This is why marking, individual man marking, affects you for your attacking transition. This becomes a problem. Okay, so this is why he's doing this. So he's not really going into space to... He's making the defender's job even easier, right? So if Carrasco, so you read the ball and then, then he launches. And then when he launches, right, you only got one out here. Okay, so we've seen enough. I hope you've seen enough. Okay, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this. Okay, the other thing we want, okay, first we remove those two instructions. We're not going to make too many changes. All right, so we made one or two changes. We go to key highlights now. Oh man, we're lucky, man. So, okay. All right, so far, now we go back to extended highlights. The tactic has been changed. So Carrasco now is not playing, marking him anymore, right? But he's getting behind and helping defend. Look at that. Look at where Carrasco is right now. So they are now holding their positions a bit more effectively, right? So we are doing okay. So now they have to work to pass the ball. See this? Angle covered. He's here. We've got this player. I mean, this is going to be easy pass for them. One over the top. Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, so we done the first one. All right, second thing we're going to do. Okay, let's look at him as a player. Carrasco, 16 acceleration, 14. I mean, he's more of a dribbling 17. Okay, so this player, I probably would not play him like this. I'll probably play him inverted wing on support. Okay, so now what we're doing is we got just these two support duties, right? So they will work together. All right, work ball, run a defense. Run a defense. I'll remove run a defense as well. Let's take out run a defense, right, as an instruction. Okay, and remove pass into space as an instruction. So we got a DM ball playing defender. We're going to remove this guy, turn into central defender on defense. Yeah, keep it simple. All right, we got this guy marking tighter. That's fine. This guy is doing okay. This guy is doing okay. All right, so we got all these guys marking tighter. We're going to come to this part of the tactic. We're going to tell them to stop the crosses. These guys will help. These guys will help to stop the crosses. All right, we've done all that. Last, we got advanced forward Mateus Cunha. We'll leave him alone. You've got Saul, DePaul. DePaul is going to come here. This guy's going to come here. So we'll pay attention to this player. Okay, fine. There's another thing that we can do here. We can actually turn this to a DLP. Right, this is going to be a pivot, right? So he's just going to stay in this position. Okay, so we'll just go DLP on defense. Now we see this player here. Okay, he's high up the pitch, right? Wing back, wing back, wing back. Now there are other things I'm going to do. I'm not going to make all the changes first. Okay. Why play on maximum tempo? Maximum tempo wants to get the ball up very, very quickly, right? Let's drop the tempo to lower. Let's give our players a chance to move the ball around the pitch instead of maximum tempo, right? Saul is off. now we got him sending off here. So yeah, now I got to change tactics. Sorry. On it all, let's try this, let's try that, all changed. So we're gonna have to play with 9 men for a while. This guy is box man. This guy is okay. We'll turn this guy into a ball winning midfielder, so he tries to win the ball high up the pitch. Okay, we'll get this guy. This guy will be a CD. This guy will be a wing back. Okay, we'll underlap. Okay, I'm just doing this because now we are a goal down. We're making a quick change. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's very, very disappointing that we lost a player in the middle. So we gone to basically a flat 2. Okay, Koke wins the ball. Okay, good. Correa over the top. Cunha too slow to react. His anticipation not very good. Yeah, I like Simji's tactic. It's pretty solid. Very hard to score against the tactic. A lot of work needed just to score against him. Yeah, people are going to be cracking their heads. Someone want to break our tactic. Okay, positive, right? Okay, you can go cautious. Why? Cautious is a bit more direct in terms of passing. Positive will be shorter, right? That's the basically, you can just remember this. Cautious and defensive passing is generally a bit more direct. Okay, so it's going to be longer. Positive is shorter passing. Okay, that's shorter. Okay, it's always going to be shorter. So you're cautious passing and direct. Cautious and what's it? The other one, attacking, almost the same kind of passing. Longer, they're going to take a bit more chances with the passes. I know I should have written a guide, but it's quite easy to find out. You just go into the game. Standard. Cautious. Everybody's on mixed passing. Right? Some players are going to play short, some players are going to play long. Now you're intentionally telling the whole team to play short. So I'm going to remove this. Okay. I got a cautious, I removed this as well. So I turn this to the middle, so I'm playing to the mentality, right? When I'm playing to the mentality, each of these guys is going to have this. You see, this guy is still playing shorter. This guy is still playing shorter. This guy will be standard, which is mixed passing. This guy will also be standard, if I'm not mistaken, mixed passing. See? So, not everybody is going to pass like a mad person. Some of them are going to play okay. Okay, some of them are going to pass like mad people, but not everybody is going to do it. So, being cautious. So, so those 2 in the center, they will try and make those kind of passes, right? So, let's go to key highlights. We don't know how this is going to do, man. Okay, so defensively solid. So, what have I done? See, when I've gone into this balance, or rather cautious, considered from a corner, such is life. So when I went into the cautious mentality, actually we dropped our defensive line, our line engagement and everything else. I'm not going to look at set pieces. I'm assuming that you set up the set pieces for near post and far post, meaning, okay, when it comes to set pieces, right? Okay, I've got another one, so it must, no, don't do this. Do this. Why are you putting all 3 here? This is wrong. Yes, there are 2. This is the first position the header is going to come, right? Near post. This is the far post. One more guy here. That's it. Okay, you can tell one of these jokers to mark tall now. You can tell one of these guys to man mark. I will just pick one guy. I'll tell him to man mark then. Okay, so this is your player mark. Okay, so we go to the left, we do the same thing. So do this. Okay. These are the 3 main areas we want to defend corners from. That's it. Okay, don't worry about the rest. You know, tell this guy to mark tall. One player to mark tall, let's tell this guy to man mark. Okay. So basically, like in football, right, there'll be one guy is trying to attack. See, all the headers are unchallenged, or the lid is going up, heading for fun. Right, so the corner routines were all wrong. So when you want to create a tactic, you got to look at everything. I mean, I'm not suggesting that because the default set pieces are fine. The default corner routine is actually okay, you know, right? Because it's actually covered. They actually cover those zones, but you intentionally went and uncovered those zones. So that was kind of a wrong thing to do. Even when you do this kind of it's a free header. Okay, tactics, set piece, free kick, indirect wide. Yeah, there he did it again. Right. So why don't you just do it like this? Reset the default. Wait, hold on. Yeah. I will put one guy here. Alright. Take out one guy from the wall, put him inside here. Okay, at least you got two players that are far post. Right. Come in here. Take out this guy from the wall. This is indirect white. So put one guy on man mark tall. Just look at the so that's the indirect white. Anyway, the indirect white free kick, I think there's a bug with it as well. So it's almost always gonna see somebody coming in unmarked to score. Yeah, so don't fret about that. I find the indirect white to have a problem because I've seen quite a few permutations, right? I've tried a lot of permutations, and they all have the same problem. Yeah, so just hope we don't concede indirect white free kicks. Yeah, I definitely want to try one more game with this tactic because we didn't really get a chance to see. We didn't really get a chance to see this tactic. I mean, we got a bloody one idiot who had to decide he didn't want to play football. Saul decided to get himself sent off, right? So we couldn't really judge the tactic. We got to play Barcelona next. Man, your tactic is being put to the ringer, boy. Yeah, they had one earlier that one we lost, right? One shot on target. Yeah, it happens. I mean, these kind of things happen, right? But the thing is, you got to just make sure your tactic is set up well. Okay, so here we go. Mazzala attack, right? He's attacking this side. So why don't we turn this guy into like a poacher? Now I got a problem with this side. These two are going to attack the center. This guy's coming this way. This guy's going to stay in the center. Okay, so go inside forward. We'll tell this guy to be. We can leave him as a CM on support or box-to-box midfielder, but play this guy as a DLP on, let's say, defense. Remove this and play him as a central defense. Okay, so we got a flat structure here. We got this guy attacking, we got this guy attacking. We want to be worried about here. Okay, pass into space, we remove, ball into box, we remove, and then turn this. Okay, I would definitely see tempo. When you play this high tempo, you're just telling your players get the ball up very, very quickly. Let's just reduce the tempo slightly. Even if it's like this, it's fine. Okay. Alright, so take short kicks, fine, high. Okay, we try stop crosses. Okay, that's it. You can drop it one notch so your players don't, because you're not playing like this. If you're playing like this, I would say go for this right now. But you're not, right? So I'll drop it one notch and drop it back one. Okay. Okay, so we've got positive mentality, passing it short, shorter passing. Okay, right defense. What do you think moves faster, the ball or the player? Of course, it's going to be the ball, right? So we just remove that. Okay, so I got DLP, CM on support, Mazzala, poacher. Let's see how this plays out, okay? Let's just see how this plays out. It's a simpler tactic. Now, there's more changes I'll make because you want to make a Gegen pressing. I mean, I'm not saying this is a pure Gegen pressing tactic, but you can also underlap and underlap, right? So wider players hold on to the ball looking for inside runs, right? And then there's one, right? If I wanted to focus play, because now I'm literally going to end up with vertical tiki-taka. We're not far away from vertical tiki-taka. Okay, let's just go positive, custom, vertical tiki-taka. Okay, vertical tiki-taka. Okay, I'm heading towards vertical tiki-taka. You didn't notice, right? I'm just going to move. Can it be more expressive? Yeah, this is vertical tiki-taka that I'm playing with. Okay, counter, same thing, right? Same rules. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this to maybe attacking. I'm going to come inside here, maybe. Yeah, this is fine actually. Shorter and slightly lower tempo. Yeah. Okay, take short kicks, distribute center back. Same setup, right? Yeah, we haven't changed much, right? What do we do? Just use the vertical tiki-taka preset. Don't know if it's gonna work, but yeah. I mean, I'd rather start with a preset myself and then work from there. Or we consider go to Mr. Lewandowski. We can't really see why. Oh, this guy just ran the full length of the pitch, man. Are we still got? we're supposed to remove all these. I forgot to remove these. We're supposed to remove those man marking instructions, right? Okay, so we got outlet. Okay, so we got highlight immediately after removing the man marking instructions. So we must be doing something right. Okay. Okay, corner routine. Okay. That's not too bad. See your set piece corner attacking. I mean, yeah, but the defense one needs to be better. Okay, just do that. That's it. A defense one, I just change it, right? Okay. See, look at this, right? You want to pay attention to this to know whether your tactic is any decent, right? So we're getting the ball. Yeah, we got the ball out. We're getting the ball out, right? We're not rushing as well. Moving them around. Very, very simple. Got the ball up the pitch, crossing it, and almost got a goal scoring opportunity. So what's wrong with the custom vertical with tiki-taka? But we're playing a low tempo because it gives a lot of players a chance to get into position. So we're not rushing the play. This corner routine is a bit annoying. Okay, attack. See, got this edge. This is very wrong. Every time you don't score, the ball comes back and they got a counter. So why do you do this? Okay, you can do this. Put one guy here, right? Just put it here. Put this guy here, right? Every time you don't score, they keep coming back at you, and it's supposed to be like this. And it's actually the better one is this. So you put this guy here, you put this guy here, right? This is the better corner routine. Okay. Make sure that the guy who's at the far post, right, he's got the best jumping range, and you're sorted. I mean, I have my own, which has got, there are three, right? 3 settings. I got 3. I got short corner, long. I've got a short, far post, and near post. Yeah. So now the players are coming back to help us defend. Yeah, okay. So much. It looks a lot better now. Yeah, okay. So we can just speed through. See, because I'm actually kind of happy with it. I mean, we are actually playing with, you know, I mean, we got no right back. Ouch. Okay. I would definitely suggest that if you have a tactic like this, make sure your backs you can sub your 2 DMs, because your DMs are the very important. Your 2 MCs are very, very important in this tactic. The moment they get tired, you have issues already. So yeah, so I would leave it like this. I mean, okay, what about you don't need focus? That's fine. Underlap is very, very aggressive, right? You can remove this underlap here. This guy's gonna hold and do a switch to the other side. So you can actually have one underlap, and then this, you don't get these guys holding back, right? So you get this guy looking to attack the box. Okay, Mazala, Thomas Lima for Rodrigo de Paul. Kondong Bia Bokoke. Man, this is tough, man. We're not winning every game, but at least I'm hoping that you see what I mean, right? So, okay, let's change his role to pressing forward attack, right? Okay, he goes left and right now. Okay, so now when he goes left and right, he makes space for the Mazala as well. Right, we're not getting in because they're defending quite well. We're going to get the ball up the pitch. So here you got Mazala. You can use a pressing forward. Pressing forward will go left and right. He will give them. See, just now what I wanted to do, right? We got to switch diagonal to Griezmann. So you get these guys now. He doesn't hold up the ball waiting for a run. Now he's attacking the box. You got pressing forward here. You got Mazala coming through. Yeah. So now the tactic isn't that bad. So we got only one. Oh god. We only got one underlap. It's on the left hand side here. So we got one more salt. Please don't get sent off. Cunha. I don't know whether we can bring Cunha on. Cunha for him. Okay. Fresh legs. So we got center mid has been refreshed, so to speak. Rafinha. Oh yeah, there's a Leeds player who went to Barcelona, right? Yeah, okay, not bad. Goes back. All right. Still time on the clock. Now we can't take off Regulion already. He's too tired. Our fullback's not having a good day because these guys will just fullback's not having. So remove those two. My advice: remove the man marking instructions on your tactic. Yeah, the man marking instructions are not going to help you. They mess up your whole tactic. Yeah, so I remove this. Remove this. I'll remove this. I'll play like this. You can just go try a vertical tiki-taka, but remove the underlap on the right, remove the focus play, right? And play like that. Play like this. Right? It's just a vertical tiki-taka. So this role, advance forward or pressing forward. It's one of those two, right? So advance forward, pressing forward. This guy goes left and right. Yeah. It can work. So let's look at the next tactic. We've got, this is a 4-2-3-1. Nice. I love a good old-fashioned. Okay, guys, honestly, right, one of the best tactics you can play with is a 4-2-3-1, not a 4-3-3 DM. Now, 4-2-3-1 is one of the best formations to play with. If you can play this, if you can master, it doesn't really require you to be a superstar mastering. See, okay, when you play a 4-3-3 DM, you got one pivot, one DM. So, notice that last tactic, right? Somebody from the center of the midfield has to attack, right? So that one attacking joker that attacks, right? When he starts attacking, then you kind of got a lopsided area where you have to, you have to cover. Okay. You gotta think about who's on support there. Alright. But in a 4-2-3-1, it's a double pivot. There are two of them. So what do you think is gonna happen? The center is actually quite well protected with these two players. Right? This role becomes your wild card. It can become a support duty, it can be an attack duty. It all depends on what the kind of players you have. So he's done this as well. He's done DLP defend, one cover here, one roaming role here. So I'm not a fan of this, but I can understand why a lot of people are doing it. Don't get me wrong. I think it can work, just not my thing. Because I there's a stronger possibility on FM23. Dear Lord, what is this? Super safe? We played Barcelona, Real Madrid. The only normal team we played was, I won't say normal, the only team we played was that team again? Vigo, right? Okay, so Vigo. Yeah, stay wider, nice. I like stay wider. Pressing forward is fine, pass it shorter. Get forward, roam, move in. Okay, I like this. I normally like to put roam from position and move into channels for this position, because then he'll drift. Okay, roaming playmaker, dribble more. Okay, nice. This is a very Arsenal thing also, because you're going to get this guy moving about, and then he's going to go into the spaces. Yeah, between players. This is very safe. Take more risks. Okay, sit narrow, so he's going to tuck inside. That's a priority. Then pick the ball up and then ping all day long. So he's going to try and ping from the back. Okay, here take more risk, cross more often, cross on byline, cross safe, post cross. Okay, taking more risk just means that he's going to try a lot of risky passes. So he's got risky passes coming from these two. So they're going to do ICBM passes right from the back. Except this guy occasionally will end up here on the byline. So underlap, yeah, okay. These guys hold up the ball, getting these guys up the pitch. Okay, that's nice. Stay slow pace down. This is a very okay. All right, goalkeeper just slows the pace down to allow his players to get into position. Okay, fine enough. I can see where that is going to come from. Okay, let's see how he does against Real Madrid. Once again, okay, with every tactic, it's very important that we choose the right players for the right roles. João Felix, I think, can play in APA. I think Griezmann is okay, Correa is okay, Regulion, Molina, Koke, De Paul, I think this should be fine, except De Paul maybe, I don't know, does he tackle a fair bit at 12, anticipation 15, so he reads the game really well, so it's not too bad. His positioning is a bit suspect, 6 is damn low, okay, so defensively there might be issues, but this shape, right, is actually a very strong shape. Does that you're forcing the opposition to go down the flanks, and he's kept his one fullback narrow, right? By keeping him narrow, you don't overcommit. So it's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Let's see his. I don't know if he's got set pieces or not. Okay, he's another one. I think these are all default, right? Must be, man. Yeah, this is the default set pieces. They're terrible. Look at this. I never play with this. Alright, this is like the one of the. It's very annoying. I hate the default set pieces. I despise this with a, like, you know, you don't know how much I hate this though. I'm always changing it because I'm always going to concede goals on the default set pieces. So it's not the other guy's fault. I thought it was his original set pieces. They're not. They're actually the default. So you want to change just a few of the default set pieces. Yeah, so look at the press. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Now that's a very good press. Look at that, right? Revenge shot goalkeeper is. This is what I meant earlier. Remember what I said? You play like this, go max. Okay. Now opposition instructions right now. Okay. To trigger the press in midfield. So we're not going to trigger the press in midfield. Okay. We got hard tackling here. This guy is left. This guy is right. Okay. We're gonna put it on the goalkeeper, the two fullback, and we're gonna see what happens. We just want to see, okay, whether they screw up. We are sending the boys inside. This left means we are telling the fullback when he brings the ball up, you can't pass to these. You can only pass to these guys. Right? I don't need to go down the flanks to give it to Asensio or Vinicius. This is what this left does to the right fullback. Right. So if he's going down, you stay on the flanks. Right. If he's on the left, we show him right. So as he goes down the flanks, we're telling him you can't go touch the touch line, right? So you're forced to use your right foot. When you're forced to use the right foot, you come here. It's, you know, it doesn't always work because some players are very good with both feet. So, you know, at least you're just trying to show him the angle, make it a bit harder for him. So now we just, now it came too close to the trigger. But okay, we got the second ball. 2, 3, good. I like this, man. Oh, there we go. Nice. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution and maximum pressing intensity for heavy. One of the reasons I do like the 4-2-3-1. My 4-2-3-1 also has these two. My 4-2-3 is slightly different. I use he does a triple playmaker, right? So it's not bad. Mine has got a ball winning midfielder, APA, and I think it was ball winning midfielder, APA, and DLP on support. Yeah. So I have one player anchoring. You pay attention to his two roles in the middle. They don't go too far away. And because he's not playing with a DM pivot, right? Those guys will come deeper. See that? See? The position they take up. This is Football Manager 23. It didn't happen in Football Manager 22. These two are coming down because they come down slightly because there's no DM. Right? So it really helps now. Otherwise, we have to go and look for a player who comes deep to get the ball. Nice. Nice pressing. This is very, very good. Yeah. I'm not making any changes because I like this tactic a lot. It's very, very nice. I mean, maybe the cover is something I'll change, but that's about it. Now you see the interceptions. I only added the OIs, right? That's it. Because I want those defenders to always have a problem. Right? They make mistake, we bounce. They make a mistake, we bounce. Now we'll see whether you can escape a press. Right? This is your De Sherby, okay? You wanted to talk about De Sherby, but this one he plays on quite a high tempo. That's good, man. Right. So we got FB, keeping it simple, still goes down the flanks, got roaming playmaker. Who says these tactics don't work? My favorite right now, 4-4-2 and 4-2-3-1. I really, really dislike the 4-3-3 DM. I do. Okay, only downside of this tactic right now is the low XG. A lot of times you're going to see like this kind of numbers, no? Like, man, why can't I get great XG? Dalji gets great XG with Galileo. But the problem is this 4-2-3 was solid defensively. Therein lies the problem. You see these two guys here? They're very good defensively. So I just want to get a goal, okay? So changing this right now. Now I'm going to do something different. I want to make life a bit irritating. I don't know where it's going to work. I wouldn't change his original tactic. I just want to score a goal. I want to see what happens. Okay, will they still press? I'm still in the opposition third. Now I'm taking my AP away, you know. Right. So I'm moving my AP away from the zone because they have Wait, look, what's their formation? We don't know what their formation is. We've been playing all this time. No idea what Real Madrid. Yeah, they got DM. That's why it's suspected. So we want him to drift. Okay, so make support. Make take Q off. Koke is still okay. Rodrigo de Paul. Rodrigo Paul is fine. Let me see what he can do. Thomas Lema for João Felix. How's that? That's a bit scary. Okay. Saul for Rodrigo de Paul. We make one change there. Antonio Griezmann for Matheus Cunha. Okay, he's got inside forward, right? Matheus Cunha is right foot very strong. Okay, good. So we want that. Korea is left foot fairly strong. Do we have a guy who's got a really strong left foot? Who the hell is this guy? Oh, sorry, we just took him off. Okay, alright, never mind. We'll just go with what we have. Okay. So again, like defensively, lo and behold. Oh man, acrobatic, man. Positive, law. Okay, would I change his mentality? Probably not, because positive is very short passing, right? I'm not going to change it. So if I go to attacking, we'll have a lot more aggressive passing. Uh-oh. Benzema, nice defending. APA is not really putting a lot of pressure. Okay, let's go. So I think this tactic is good. I like your tactic, man. It's very nice. I'm just making small changes because that's being me. I'm just being me. Okay, Korea gets the ball. Nice. Into boom. How was that for a goal, man? What a counter. Look at this. 1, 2. Lema with a phenomenal pass to Morata. And he squares it to all our substitutions played a part. Our substitutions all play part. You see, at the 70th minute mark, 60th minute mark, the first thing you want to think about is substitutions. Right. So now we've taken 1, 2, 3. We just want to anchor this guy now. Play Mohamoso here. Okay, we just need, since he doesn't really run that far up the pitch, right? We just want to get fresh legs here. Molina is on a yellow card though. That's my worry. Benzema, what a challenge. What a challenge. Okay. Yeah, free kick from Lema. Oh, that's a terrible free kick. Wins the ball back because his legs are fresh. Very important, having the right kind of substitution strategy. We just winged our substitution strategy. Not bad. Okay, why did I have the AP? Why did I drop my AP just now? See this? Just now, the goal we created was because Lema is no longer on attack duty. Because now he's escaped the DM. Right, he's in a deeper position, so he can release those kind of passes. Right, look at where he is right now. Right, so just now on the counter, it was brilliant because the Neymar was in a perfect position. And we got Molina coming back to help us defend. That's it. So these are some things that you can do, right? Why would I do the AP change? When would I do the AP change? Because if I think it's a tough match, right, you can always do this. No change to your tactic, no love lost. AP bang bang bang, still good enough. But now what I'll do is I push high up the pitch, right? Because when I play this guy as a support duty, remember he still has whole position. So I get this triple anchor here. Because it's like you gotta get past 3 support duties now. These guys are not going to be very far away, right? Okay, so now I got 3 players who can play the ball, and I've got this guy attacking left and right. I've got this guy attacking the space, and I got this guy holding up. So if I can't, I'll release it to him. He can do it. Otherwise, yeah, I like this tactic. Very nice. I mean, it's a very sweet tactic. Just things you can do with that tactic, right? Okay, but it's a good tactic, man. AP, if there's a DM involved, your AP has, if you want to involve, you want to get again, I'm going to start playing with a 4-2-3 for you guys. But if you want to get your AP release, right? So look at this, right? First up, he's playing positive. Everyone plays short passing, higher tempo. Why? I want you to play short passing, but I want you to move the ball quickly because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got these 3 players in attack. 100% I'll play. I will always play a 4-2-3-1 with higher tempo, never with low tempo. Because by the time they get the ball out, what's the point? You already got your players in the attacking third. Why do you want to play a low tempo with a 4-2-3-1? No, play higher tempo. Okay. Then when you play at AP on support, you got this triple pivot. Now AP, a lot of the times, right, you're gonna find yourself in situations where you are playing against a double DM, you're playing against a DM. Your AP on attack is just gonna get squeezed. So here, AP on support, allow him to roam from position. Move into the escape the attention of the DMs. Right, so when you escape the attention of the DMs, you can get yourself into better positions to score. And I like this work ball into box. I mean, basically you don't have to use this, but it just means we're doing less crosses. Right? It's a good tactic. Nice, like it. Love it. Love it. Off. Yeah, very, very nice tactic. It was Xavi Legacy. Ding, ding, ding. 4-3-3. Oh, we're already there. Going on. Copenhagen versus Atletico Madrid. Okay, we got time for a few more tactics. Yeah, today we'll do just a few. I'll pick 5. If there are 5 tactics, I'll pick 5. Otherwise, arrivederci, amigos, amigos. Andre. Oh no. What's happened to my Dropbox? Slight problem, Houston. I'm not allowed into my own Dropbox account. That's a first. Unless I'm using another account. No, I'm not. I wanted to give you the passcode. Once again, right? If you are playing Football Manager, you're struggling with tactics, always start with asking yourself, you know, what about playing with a preset tactic, right? Try that out as well. Preset tactics can be very, very, very good if you remove 1 or 2 of the PIs, or 1 or 2 of the TIs rather. You have some tips for a high scoring 4-3-3 tactic. You need to high scoring 4-3-3 tactic. You gotta get very good players and you gotta get very familiar with how to tweak the system against different formations. Yeah. You gotta learn how to, you gotta be very comfortable going, I'm gonna turn a lot of attack duties, that kind of thing. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do. Because you gotta compensate for this guy attacking, right? This role attacking. That's the reason why it can be quite challenging. So let's take a look at, so my best tip for you is gonna be, you gotta learn how the roles and duties move. Like sometimes with these attacking setups with a 4-3-3, I can put a lot of pressure on teams, but then you're gonna be cost one ball over the top cost you because you're pushing, right? You only got left with these 2 defenders. So my biggest tip for you is gonna be removing these 2 after you score your goals. Yeah. And always look at substituting these 3 players. Like at least 2 of these players have to be substituted eventually because your players are gonna get tired. Once those 2 central midfielders get tired, your game is over. Because you're going to leak goals like there's no tomorrow. Because those guys are going to be working very hard to come up, cover the ground. So let's see. Because Savage here, fullback. Okay. What was PI? Okay, Sid narrow means he's going to tuck in. So you got this guy better be able to pass the ball. Let's see. Okay, when you do that, right? When you tuck in, what does sit narrow mean? Sit narrow means that when you're attacking, right, he doesn't go into the you may not hug the line all the time, okay? But it also means when you're defending, right, he'll tuck inside once in a while. So you see this position here, not him. Here. Pay attention to what Savage is doing, right? Okay, sitting narrow, look at him. So a bit more defensive. Let me take my time. Okay, I'm not running now. Okay, I'm staying now. Okay, look where he goes. Comes inside. He stays here. There you go. He got a very narrow setup anyway, so he doesn't want to run away. Plus, saw his first pass inside. That was his first pass. He didn't go the line. He didn't go down the line, right? Fullbacks will always pass like that. So when you try to sit narrow, there's a bigger chance he's going to do that, right? So you have to be very careful. So you're going to see a lot of these central kind of passes from your fullback. So if you're looking for that, then okay, go with it. I mean, it can be very, very good, especially if, let's say, you've got a player attacking through the middle, right? Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, Rodrigo de Paul again goes to close them down, runs away, not over. Okay, now, see, he's tucked inside. You see where he is? He's not here. Yeah, let's see. Ball playing defender, ball winning. Carrillo coming here. Wing back on attack. This is a double attack duty. Okay, let's play it for a while. Nothing wrong with the double attack duty. So Carrillo is coming here. Wing back. Let's see what happens with the left side. Okay, pass the ball to the left. Okay, look. Double attack duty, right? This guy is very high up the pitch. This guy is still running, right? But they check the run. Okay. Right, okay, we got a goal. Not bad. I like the right side. Your fullback is not going to overcommit. Not bad. Okay. One switch of the play from this guy, who was the inverted winger, to the side. What a pass, man. This is why I love the Mazala on attack. Mazala on attack always comes, he always gets into the area which is one of the most annoying areas to defend. There we go. See this? Fullback on support, right? This is what you wanted. This is intentional, no? You told him to stay here. This is sit narrow. Right? This is sit narrow. Okay? He is going to stay this position because this is what you told him to do. Okay? Now, if this is your intention, then good for you. Because I know of reasons why people will do that. I do that a lot last time. I still do it occasionally, but he's not going to commit now, right? So now he's got no choice. He has to go. He can't leave because this guy's going to cross the ball. Okay, what have you got here? Stop cross. Trap inside. Trap inside. You should have hands. Okay. If you do trap inside, you got who's trapping for you? Got one ball. Everybody go to the ball winning midfielder. Okay. I think this role is solid for trap inside because he's gonna try and break a few legs. Okay, you don't need it, but this is the stop cross. This is what I was looking for. You see what's happened is when you do a stop cross, this guy is gonna try and help you. Shut out the crosses. This guy went out because you told them to stop cross, right? He didn't stay. Right, so if you don't want him to do that, you come in here and remove this. Okay, now we remove stop cross. Okay, so he's gonna try his best to stay, but there is a reason they might go still, right? You know, players got their own. They're supposed to like do their own thing, but he should be a bit more locked in now. Okay, so let's have it. I don't change too much. I don't want to lose too much of this. I'm gonna see how this tactic carries on playing until the 45th minute mark before I make a major change. I don't think this is a major change, but what I just done. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, he's still gonna try and cover. We're still not doing very well. Why are all the attacks coming on this side? Every single attack is coming on this side. It's all on attack, inside for an attack. Plus, your trap inside is not really working, right? You're not showing the center. This is the reason why I say you gotta do trap inside. You gotta have like it's more or less like you're gonna have to have multiple players here waiting for you to try inside. It's the one instruction I never use in the game. I never bother with trap inside. Okay, I don't really bother with it. Especially if you're gonna do angles. We got angles set up, right? So let's just leave the angle. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just remove all the angles first. Okay, just in case. You might be thinking, your angles are messing with the tactic. That's why. Alright, we'll remove all the angles. Okay, we'll remove all the angles. Just the hard tackling. In fact, we'll remove the hard tackling too. Oh shit, there's a clear button somewhere here, I think. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna remove everything. Okay. All right, then you put your trap back inside. Okay, this is your tactic, right? With the trap instructions. Trap is not a very good idea if you got attack. Like, how are they going to show them angles inside? Like, they're trying to show them the angle. You can see from the body turn. Right, they're still going wide. Hey, your trap instructions, not mine. With the angles, OI is all removed. Yeah, this is so easy right now to go past you. So let's just leave it alone. Okay, just watch what happens. Right, I'm telling you, don't use trap. Trap. If you don't know what you're doing, trap is going to cause problems to your tactic. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Copenhagen have scored a goal. We have to score one more. Okay, all right, so we got this tactic. So you got to work on your tactics. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, go to this group of players, go to the OIs, because OIs help. They don't screw up your tactics, right? You can set up an OI up. Now I'm just doing angles. So essentially what I do is I'm doing something like trap inside, trap outside. So here, basically I'm saying, when Kevin gets the ball, he's playing on the right flank. I want you to make sure Kevin can't really use his right foot. Okay, so you can't push him to the left as much as you can. Now, if Kevin has two right feet and no left foot, then he might stumble, which means he makes a mistake. I'm forcing him to play inside. Okay, so that's what I've done here. Now, when Mohamed Darami and Victor Klaassen gets, I don't come inside the area. Please keep them wide. Football 101. If you've played football before, your coaches will be yelling at you if you're a fullback. Happened to me all the time. Yeah, I get yelled at from my coach. Don't let him bring the ball in the inside. If I do it once too many times, I got to go and run and touch the coconut tree every day because I got to make the coconut fall off the tree. Okay, seriously. Yeah, so this is football 101. Anybody who's played football will tell you this. You go to school, you learn this. First lesson you learn at the age of 6. Okay, so here we go. Very basic angles. Okay, every footballer should know this. If you don't know these angles, you never played football before. Yeah. Hard tackle the center. Okay, fine. What have we done? We put an angle, we put an angle, hard tackle the jokers. Okay, fine. When does this work? When does this not work? Yeah, that's a very fair thing. This is not going to work all the time because sometimes you might meet a Kevin who's got very good 2 feet. He might have very strong left foot, very strong right foot. And then you run into trouble. But here, Kevin has got a weak left foot. So when you do something like this, you're causing Kevin headaches because Kevin is being told you can't use your right foot anymore, which is your better foot. Because I'm standing in the way of the right foot because your body position is going to be making it harder for him to use the right foot. So that's what you do to Kevin here. On the left, you got Victor. Victor, on the other hand, has got a reasonable right foot. So the chances of it working with him is not nearly as good as the chances for the other guy, right? So he might still get away because he could still use his left foot to get around that press. Then we're looking at these 2 guys on the flanks. One guy is called Klaassen. Klaassen is on the left. He's playing on the left flank. He's probably got a very strong right foot. So I'm forcing him wide to his reasonable left foot. I'm making him use the left foot instead of the right foot. Then on the right flank, we've got Darami. See this? Angle is right foot, right? So I don't want him cutting inside. I do not want Darami cutting inside. So what am I doing? I'm putting him wide. Now Darami has got a very strong right foot. Okay, great. He's got a cross anyway. So we'll let him cross all day long. Right? Let him dribble and try and get across it. Our players should be able. This is the way I do my traps. Okay, so we go into the tactics now. We come to this beautiful thing called trap inside and say, thank you very much for trapping. Let's forget all about trapping. Okay, so we do all that. Finito. Now this step up more, when you do something like this, okay, it's not bad. It's aggressive. Okay, you could also go higher up the pitch. Now, if you go higher up the pitch, then your defenders have become very important, right? So you got to make sure that they're very good defenders. Here, this wingback is launching. This guy is launching, this guy is launching. There's a lot of launching going on in your tactics. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell this guy, hey, don't launch anymore. Okay, just stay in the middle. This is a target forward, that's fine. We got a bit more of a aggressive right flank now. Okay, aggressive right flank. Okay, so this guy is keeping the ball. So we got a bit more of a creative force here with a target forward. Mazala coming in. Maybe we can pull one back. Okay, focus play down the left, right? Now, this focus should work a lot better now if okay, there's another way of doing this, right? Let's do the attack duty. Yeah, put in the, yeah, we can put it back in again. Bang the underlap in. Now, what happens with the underlap? We're looking for inside run. Guy who holds out the ball, this guy holds out the ball. They're going to look for some inside run. They might look at this player, right? Or any other role that comes close to making inside run. But somebody's going to hold out the ball. This holding out the ball can be kind of funky. But we'll see. I probably wouldn't use the underlap here. It might cause a few problems, right? Especially because so many, like, you know, jamboree. This bloody party going on over here, man. Okay, but let's try. Let's try and get a go back, man. We remove the traps. Okay. Blocked. Nice. Come here. Go. Ah, you sweet thing, you. Okay. Hey. Alright, those guys, okay, now let's do something else, right? Those guys in the center, we got hard tackle, right? Why? When you do a hard tackle, it's a trigger press. Whoever is near, it's this, no? It's a very simple thing, right? Okay, imagine this. You are playing football and you have me coming and you going basically told the player to make a face, trigger press, tackle hard, yeah, coming for you, man, coming for you. That's the one. Okay, because he might just go in for a tackle. So essentially what you told your players to do is, if there's a chance to take him down, you do. So they're on their toes whenever the ball comes to any one of these players. Okay, so that's another thing. You don't, okay, for heaven's sakes, don't apply it to the whole team. Then everybody is like waiting for somebody to come in, right? So this tackle is this guy. He gets the ball. There's somebody tracking him. Okay, not angle. Okay, Dykes. We don't need to go wide. There we go. There you go. There. This is the bloody OI working. Okay. This is when the OI is working. Because we have forced him to turn inside. Now he's forced to come back inside and say, okay, fine, I got no choice. I can't use my right foot. I got to use my weaker left foot. Okay. Come inside here. Go inside here. Bang this up now. Okay. So he's forced in. Forced inside. Boom. Mistake, right? This is what we want to see. This is exactly what we want to see with the voice, because now they can't go down that flank. So every time they try, they're gonna have an issue. Okay, we can see the goal, but I'm trying to show what we can do. Bloody hell, this change isn't coming yet. We're gonna try and win this game. So Oilerson again, Klaassen, and then he plays one right-footed. Yeah, all right. It's very defensive. Okay, come on, full back support. Get out from your defensive stance. I need you supporting the player a bit more. Griezmann. Nobody explained the hard tackle better than me. How to tweak my door. How to tweak door. Play your own tactic. Don't tweak to opposition. Why you want to tweak to the opposition for? Don't. See, when I set OIs up, right, it's not meant to be against the opposition, no. It's like all players, we do this to them, right? This is how we play our tactic, but now we're getting blasted. Okay, this guy, seriously, okay. Wing back support. Ball winning midfielder, Carrillo going left, this guy going right. Be more expressive. Fine. Counter press. I don't know why our counter is not working, but we're losing to Copenhagen, man. This is bloody insulting. I'm getting annoyed. Yeah, we can't even string a few passes together. Attack. Now come back. Better wing on support. Sorry. Okay. No underlap for you. No focus play for you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, come. Let's go. Target forward. I don't know why you need a target forward in this tactic. Yeah, I mean, we're putting more pressure, but I would just... Wait, if you want to play a target forward, that's fine. Okay, the other thing you can do... Is there a reason why you're using a target forward? Because you want to hold up the ball. There's a DLF on attack that does that too. Okay. Cross, target forward. Cross, target forward. You want to do that? might as well tell people to cross the ball to him. Here, yeah. This is the only thing, cross aims and no! Don't tell him to cross aim the center. Hopeful balls into the box. You want him to cross it to target man, just let him be and attack the box. And then here, this guy, leave him alone. Okay, and let's go. Gonna have to try this tactic again. We lost to Copenhagen, which is kind of stupid. Yeah. Seriously, we had a lot of tweaks to make to this tactic. Doesn't matter. We want to learn something from this, right? So but we gotta admit, right? I don't have a target man for this tactic as well. Got one Alvaro Morata, that's about it. Okay. It's a bit better. Yeah, there's a big ass hole on the right side because of the attack duties there. Yeah, a big hole on the right side. But the thing is, earlier as well, this hole was caused by the fullback on defense. See, every time these two guys going attacking, right, ball winning midfielders are running all over the place, right? When the ball winning midfielder is running all over the place, you got a problem here. Yeah. So you get all these guys attacking this side. So honestly, I would just go wing back on support, right? Yeah, then Mazzala, if the Mazzala is coming this way, because you got double attack duties, but you got target forward. Why target forward? I mean, like, okay, target forward. If you have a target forward, fine. But I will go deep line forward attack if you want somebody to hold up the ball. You can still deliver balls to this area. DLF on attack drops. Okay, holds up the ball and lays it off to other players. Now, these are way too many attack duties here. Like Carrillo going wide, ball winning midfielder having a lot of work to do. Right? He's like covering a lot of ground over here. I mean, for me, I normally play ball winning midfielders high up the pitch. But if you wanted to, I think the better role to be a DM on defense, right? Keep him locked. Don't get him running all over the place, exposing himself. Because if he comes up here, then your fullback is exposed. Now, this guy can always be told to sit narrower, right? And wingback on attack here, you don't need a focus play on the left if you just put an like an inverted wing on support. Here, Carrillo, no, just go box to box midfielder, right? Keep the center a bit more disciplined, right? You go Carrillo half space. This guy's right in the half space. You want another Carrillo enter the half space. You're just asking for trouble. So my advice is there's no need for a Carrillo going to the half space and a Mazzala going to the half space, and then you got one inverted winger here, one guy coming in from here. So this player actually stays wide. So you don't have too much traffic, right, in this area. So now when you play something like this, it's going to be a lot more smoother. Because just now when we were playing that tactic, it really honestly felt as if I was being eviscerated down the one flank. There's nothing. I tried to do my best against that tactic, right? I mean, Copenhagen, we should have beaten Copenhagen hands down, right? But we got eviscerated because we stuck to the principles of the tactic for too long. The Carrillo goes wide. The Mazzala goes into the half space. Then you got a ball-winning midfielder who's pressing like crazy. Right, try this. This is going to be a lot more. I mean, if you want to change his role to a whatchamacallit, what was that again? A DLF on attack. Yeah. Yeah, because when you play this, they will all leave the center exposed. So I'm not allowing this to happen. In fact, you can even play this, no? This is even better. DLP. Okay, let's try this, okay? DLP on support. Mazzala. Tell you what we'll do. I will make it even more funkier. Okay, I got something. AP on support. Okay, Mazzala on support. Inverted winger. We go Mazzala. Mazzala inverted winger. AP. Yeah, AP. Inverted winger, Mazala coming to our space, AP. A lot of playmakers now. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Okay. Alright, shorter, high tempo, be more expressive, lower tempo, give it our time. Okay, Javi is a bit more direct, right? His style of play. Okay, mix, work ball into box. Okay, now we go like this. No more track inside. Step up more. Okay, we'll go step up. Okay, we'll just do like this. Stop the cross. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, I don't know who's playing. We just want to see how this formation moves. Okay, that's all we want to do. Okay, just want to see how this formation moves. Okay, taking your tactic, I made a lot of changes to your tactic. Why? Because you have a Carrillo, you have a Mazala. We call this the parting of the Red Sea. Okay, you parted your whole defense and say, "Come hither." That's basically what happened. Okay, we got completely sideswiped in the tactic. No, like, okay. So now we're playing Bilbao. I'm suspecting that we're going to get a decent amount of possession. We're going to see what happens with these two jokers. Got a lot of playmakers suddenly, you know. Got a lot of go, hey, hello, I'm a playmaker. No, I'm a playmaker. I'm a playmaker too. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we got a lot of that funkiness going on. Look, AP, you want to try something more funky? AP, DLP, and AP, roaming playmaker, DLP. Yeah, it can work as well. You got three of these guys, but what you do is that kind of a setup. Okay, support duty. Okay, and now what we can do is focus play to the middle. See, okay, Mazala coming, right? Okay, good. Now this tactic, we go underlap. Okay, it becomes a vertical tiki-taka. Okay, all right. Okay. Let's see with this. Okay, now we got 1, 2, 3 creative roles. Moving up as a creative pivot. You got this guy who's also creative. This role is very creative, right? He's gonna drop. And then you got DLF on attack, holding up the ball. My God, there's going to be so much holding on the ball. Even I'm going to be confused. I don't know. I cannot predict who's going to be the goal scorer. Okay, we're just doing this for fun. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Goes down. Let's go. Boom, chaka. Hey, oh shit! We don't have OIs again. We didn't put OIs. The OIs are all in the wrong place. No, I just realized while looking at this. All the OIs in the wrong place. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna clear OIs. I don't want to keep making OIs over and over again. Okay. We know that they're OIs, right? Just do this. Come here. Bang. See OIs. We clear. Okay. Confirm. All right. So now we're moving around. So the challenge is this 4-3-3 formations, right? Yeah. How do you score goals? You want high scoring 4-3-3? Okay. Let's go. High scoring, right? Okay. You don't want to know high scoring. Okay, pressing forward support, done. Inside forward, right? Do you want to see a really high scoring one? Okay, come and show you. This is insane, okay? But it works. Okay. Inverted winger, inside forward, pressing forward, dropping. Bazala attacking the half space. One AP here, one DLP. Let's turn into defend. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got ball playing, defender ball playing here. Let's have some more fun here. Okay. We got one looking inside, one looking inside. Okay, narrow. Why narrow? Okay, counter pressing. We're gonna keep the ball. Okay, all right. Now we're going high up the pitch, right? Okay, that's it. Okay, move the team around, try and score goals with vertical movement. All these players, we don't know who's gonna score goals. If you can find me a play, if you know who's gonna score goals, please let me know. So I have no clue. Okay, all right. Possible. This is like a high scoring 4-3-3, but it didn't work out that way. We're having to defend a corner. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure that we got AP Mazala inside forward. This is crazy, you know. Okay, here we go. Yeah, go back. Yeah. Hey. You gotta make sure those players have passing options, Daljit. Okay, let's go. Passes it back, the guy goes in. Hey, what a block. So we got tactics coming in from all of you, right? Okay. So I would just change your tactic because your tactic needs changes, right? Okay, so we created this a bit more outlandish system where everybody's on attack duties. Okay. Now sometimes you play all these attack duties, right? You can do this as well. Oh man, Savage is not 100%. We've been going full tilt with some of these players. Let's go Molina. Molina, please don't get sent off. Molina always gets sent off for me. I've never had Molina keeping a season without a few rates. There we go. Pam. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, fullback. Okay, fullback always pass inside, right? They gotta look for these players. Okay, now let's try something different. Okay, instead of fullback side, this is crazy, right? Yeah, this is all out crazy tactic. Yeah, I'm not suggesting this is a good tactic. Okay, focus play to the middle, underlap, slightly higher tempo. No, we drop the tempo. Now we want to do basically this is vertical tiki-taka. Okay, counter press, counter. Now leave it. Uncheck that for now. Okay, ball playing defender. Okay, no wonder. Okay, gonna remove that. No more sit narrow. Okay, done. Okay, you got anything funky? No, you? Nothing. Okay, now all no PIs, right? Yeah, you can play, but the thing is, when you play these kind of tactics with so many attacking duties, right? You gotta be careful, no? You gotta be making changes because you are going to get attacks. You're gonna get them going, and we went with a pressing for support. Look at how far away he is from the goal, right? So now we draw our tempo. We're playing high up the pitch. Yeah, you just have to make sure when you're playing this kind of tactics, you've got enough legs in your team. I said you basically need a second bunch of players to bring on who are equally as good, especially for the midfield positions. There we go. And then you see the attack duties. Don't expect them to come back and help you defend, right? Right. If you look at where they are, they only come back if there's a prolonged period of time that you're defending. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take this down to cautious. Low mentality. So I want my passes to count. See what happens, right? I'm just curious right now. Now it's just all my curiosity killing the cat and making me look bad. But never mind. We all learn by watching, right? Some idiot trying out stuff. Yeah. Oh, Philippe, I don't know where you go. Okay, come, let's go. Okay. Oh, block, man, goal. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we're gonna go to key highlights. Okay. See, now if I don't make a change now, I'm bound to lose again. Yeah. Okay, so we got to take out the DLP first. Now Rodrigo the ball still looking okay. So we refresh the center. So we're not creating a lot, right? We tried multiple attack duties. Doesn't mean you're gonna go and score goals, right? Which is one of the reasons why sometimes people do this, right? So just play simple. You don't go there making a heck of a lot of funky. See, now we got AP and support. Now we got a creative fulcrum here. This guy can go around them, right? He can go around them right now. Okay, so you hold up the ball. This guy is attacking this space. This guy is attacking. He drops. So, and this, okay, fine. Yeah, we'll just want to see Molina run. I've got an entire right side that's more attacking. But so far, we've been doing all this stuff, not really felt the threat from the opposition. So, there are so many ways to play this. But that's why if you play a 4-3-3, you can make it 100 different ways, right? Ultimately, you need the right players for the tactic. And the best things about 4-3-3, I find these are the best settings for 4-3-3. Mid-block. You draw them in, break them down, and hit one. These always work, right? So you can play like this, remove the prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. You aggressively try and win the ball here, and then when you release, right, higher tempo, shorter, you can work ball into box if you want. But then this does a lot more better when you're attacking teams. Okay, all right. Oh, we got Calamity and you. Okay. Let's download these two tactics. Title winning, we're done. Xavi, we're done. Sinji, we're done. Ronaldo, we're done. These two, we're done. Okay, done. Alright. Okay. Next match. What we do the next match? Go on holiday. We come in here. And then 9. Okay, we go to here. The was interactive. Tactics. Then we delete. Now, of course, we wanted to try very extreme styles right just now. So without let's try and make sure that we don't lose the plot too much. Keep it simple. Right? The tactic earlier, you need the wing. The only change I'll make to your tactic is one support. Remove one support duty from the left, turn Savage into a support duty. Because your tactic was just getting ripped down the right side because of the sheer number of attack duties there. If you want to make something like with a lot of attack duties, you got to think about creating a much more balanced system. Right? So that was attack. Yeah. I mean, this is different. Right? I mean, personally, right? You're fine just doing something like this. This is fine. Tactic will work. You can play this guy as a pressing forward as well. He moves left, right. Mazala comes in. That's it. Done. Don't have to do anything else. Tactic works out the gate. Right? Keep it simple. Yeah. All right. So now we got 3-4-2-1 possession. Yay. Let's see what happens. I don't even check to see whether the players are good enough for the system. Really, we just go in there and we try and figure things out as we go. Okay. I like a 3-4-2-1. I think 3-4-2-1s can be quite good. Okay. So, only thing about 3-4-2-1s, you always make sure this guy's got the best anticipation jumping. He's only got 13. Okay, this guy should come into the center. Philippe will go into the center. Jimenez can go to the left. Okay, and Savage doesn't have very good jumping, but anticipation is okay. Okay, I like this. One wide center back. Keeps things simple. One ball playing defender might play a through ball over the top. Roaming playmaker here. AM on attack. AP. Yeah, nice. Man, can I show you a tactic? Man, it looks exactly like mine, no? I don't know where I put my own tactic. Hold on, let me find it. It looks exactly like mine. Were you sitting my computer last night? Okay, where did I put it? Okay, I have to find it. Okay, I really have to find it. I don't know whether this is like crazy, man, the way it looks. It's not here. Shit, where did I put it? Where did I put it? It's in the C drive. Wrong version of Football Manager. Yeah, this is only FM22. It can't be here. Dropbox. There's an FM22 personal. Patch. There, that's the one. Okay, look at your tactic and look at my tactic. Your 3-4-2-1%. Look at this, right? Your tactic and my tactic. Poacher, Shadow Striker, AP, wing back attack, ball winning midfielder, Regista, where center back, ball playing defender. Yours and mine, not a lot of difference between those two tactics. So I was like looking at your tactic going, oh my god, it's almost the same. It's almost the same. Look at that. We could be brothers in arms. Except I launched my wing backs, you don't. Let's see how your tactic does it, yeah? You don't launch your wing backs. Possession. Yeah, but you're possession based. Mine isn't possession based. Mine is attack. I don't do possession football, man. Shit. I am like, you want possession football? Go and watch somebody else play. Don't watch me. I'm charge into the breach, my friends. Okay, that's me. Okay, Witzel. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, let's go. Yeah. It's a nice tactic, Calamity. Can a Shadow Striker play with an AF? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because the AF is always trying to break the lines offside trap, right? The problem with the advanced forward Shadow Striker is this. When the advanced forward doesn't look back to pass the ball. He just goes pew, or he goes to the edges, right? So that's the thing which could work for the Shadow Striker, because the advanced forward goes into the channels, right? So that is the reason why it can work with a Shadow Striker, because whenever the advanced forward vacates the central area, that's when the Shadow Striker can take over the space. That's the reason why it can work. I, on the other hand, play a Poacher Shadow Striker because I want my Poacher to sit on the two defenders as my Shadow Striker comes in. This is nice. I like your tactic, man. Not bad. This is a possession-based tactic. It's very good. I won't change because this is support. The only thing you will do in this tactic, right, to get score, like, Let's push the ante. That's it, right? It's your two wing backs go on attack. That's it. And the other final thing is this: when you're playing against a 4-4-2 with this tactic, you know what you do? Okay, I'm doing the guide for you guys. You change this role to a support. That's all. All right. Change it to a support duty because the support duty is going to try and put more pressure on their 4-4-2. That's it. That's the only change you make. And right now, if you change this into a DM support, right, no difference. Your tactic, especially against a 4-4-2 flat. Like if you're playing against a 4-4-2 flat, no difference. Now you're playing as a even if you're playing against a 4-3-3, I don't think there's going to be much of a difference. You can play that. I am using a ball winning midfielder with a regista. You're using a DM with a roaming playmaker. Wow, that's nice, man. I like that. I like this tactic because this tactic is not dissimilar to mine, right? This is for a new series I'm doing, a new tactical series. I got it for you. I'm doing it because I'm managing a different club. Every season, one new club. I have to go with one tactic for an entire season, right? And show you how we play, right? But it's a series, 10 episodes. We'll cover one club and then we'll switch to another club after that. It's nice, man. We switch. Okay, let's not look at my tactic. Let's look at your tactic. Yeah, let's switch back to your tactic. There's no point looking at my tactic. Hey, you are playing well. Your tactic is more possession based. With the run we're having today, I think it's better we keep to your tactic. No change. This is a good tactic. Of course, you know why mine is similar. Oh, man, I sound like a bloody idiot. Okay, except you got ball playing defender, one white centre back, right? I got two white centre backs. The reason why I play white centre backs is I don't want the white centre backs to push up too high because I'm using wing backs on attack, right? So I have like a white centre back on defend, right? So mine is a white centre back on defend. You, on the other hand, you got a ball playing defender and a white centre back. So I play two white centre backs because I want to launch these two guys like a ballistic missile. So I played white centre backs on defense. So they stay anchored. The only time they really move up is when I'm playing underlaps. Yeah. So this is exactly the same kind of attacking patterns I get, except my wing backs are even higher than yours. Yeah. See, you don't lose anything by doing as a DMD, against a very, very you're playing a 4-4-2, especially a 4-4-2 with a ball winning midfielder on support. Yeah, if you have faced that, please turn this guy into a DM on support. You'll need to do that. Yeah. I mean, that was unfortunate, but yeah. Okay, we got Koke turning blue. We'll put Saul there. Then we'll take Axel Witzel, put Kondombia there. So like this kind of tactics, right? The change you make is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 foot wing back, or sometimes you keep one and then change the both the wing backs. Yeah, your wing backs are the most important outs in your tactic. You need the wing backs to always be almost ready to go. Right? The moment the wing backs become tired, then your tactic starts to have a few issues. But I would just leave it like this. And the opposition are playing into our hands. They're playing with inverted wing backs. So we just sit down, smile, and make coffee and come back and collect the win. If we lose this game, really, it's because our players became muppets on the pitch. Yeah. Okay, here, this is one time where I don't want to play pressing forward. I want to play poacher and shadow striker. So the thing is, I'll pin them back, but you still scored a goal, right? This is your pressing forward scoring. Yeah, fine. I mean, this is very semantic, right? Two different styles of play. So I am poacher, shadow striker. You are pressing forward, attacking midfielder, attack. Both can work, right? So let's see whether you got any funky PIs. No. See, simple. Simplicity is the name of the game. Yeah, it's a good tactic. I mean, I'll just do this with him, show cause, right? Because you brought the tactic, I have to make some, I have to make some changes. Otherwise, I don't feel so important. Okay, then bang. This guy was too not ready to intercept. So okay, let it go. Yeah, there's no need to chase them. Let's go. He come hither into our block. Yeah, come. Oh, they're actually playing damn well, man. Oh, he's the post. That last bit. Yeah. Center is getting tired. Yeah, whenever you find your center getting tired, your wing back getting tired, you'll notice more attacks coming on that flank. So we didn't change the right flank, right? So attack coming on this way. Ball goes long. Hit a one. That's the one. Simple. Don't change this tactic, man. It's a good tactic, man. Calamity. Calamity! The man who makes all those target men work. Alright. Okay, 4-3-3 possession. Next one will be. Okay. Oh, fine. I won't change. Good tactic. Pressing forward goes left and right. Drops. RPM. Mazala support. Very possession centric. Right. Inside forward. Maybe inverted winger, but I don't see the difference between the two roles here. Especially if it's on support. This guy's going to come around. Overlap on the right. Okay, fine. I can see that. When you want to give it to the wing back, go around and then drive crosses into the area. Pressing forward. Overlap. Underlap on the left. Maybe this guy holds up the ball looking for inside run. May come late from the Mazala. Here, if you're doing something like that, right, then this guy should have gets into the opposition area. That's it. Right, so we do have Rodrigo de Paul around. Yeah, so put him here. I think he doesn't have cuts. Runs your ball, cuts inside on the left, tries to get the ball. So there's no point. Put him here. Gets into opposition area would be nice. Not necessarily ideal. Not ideal. I mean, not mandatory, but it can help. So now, please, let's make sure the players can actually play. Most of our players are not even lasting, because we never enforce the rest, right? Okay. Right, let's go. Would a libero work in this system? In that system, probably a libero can work. Yeah, you can play the cover. I'll probably play a libero on support, not on I'll play the libero on support instead of attack. Yeah. Because you don't want the libero pushing up too high. Yeah. Because it's got two DMs there. Or rather, you got those DMs there, right? So I would definitely play you can play a libero 100%. No reason why you can't. When should I put a DM on support defense? If you put a DM, okay, it's really up to you, right? If you want the pivot, if you're concerned about balls coming to the center because your defenders need help, DM on defense. If you're confident that you're mopping up all the balls, your defenders are doing a good job of intercepting most of the balls, and you're trying to push to score, you're willing to take risks, DM on support, then your DM is high up the pitch. So you're getting a very aggressive setup. So it's really up to you. Like I personally, if I'm very aggressive, if I'm concerned that my DMs are exposing the defense too much, then DM on defense. Yeah. Sometimes I even play with anchorman, man. I'm so scared, right? I've even done anchorman once or twice because my defenders were so bad. I needed the player to stay very close to them, so I played anchorman. So I say nice. Okay, so far looking okay. I don't really see this tactic having to change much. I haven't seen any PIs though. Yeah. Once I see something quirky happening, I'll look at the thing to see whether they're PIs. So far, it doesn't look bad. Right. Nice. There we go. That is a sweet move, no? Very sweet move. Mazala roaming playmaker. You're looking at unlocking your strike force with passes from deeper areas. Yeah, okay. So far, so good. Yeah. No changes, man, to this tactic. Leave it. You need the players for it too. See, you need players with these two positions. On this, I like this. Got ball playing defender, but I probably will put the wing back. Okay. This tactic, when you have an inverted wing back coming like this is very safe. Okay, this guy's gonna go. You got Mazzala here coming to the half spaces. And there's an argument to have this guy attack the center, right? But you don't need to, right? You can still maintain it the way you're playing, right? Just leave it. Okay? You know, you'll be possession heavy. That's the only thing. And then if you worry about not scoring goals, then the only one I'll go is I'll just leave it as a pressing forward attack. Yeah, I wouldn't change too much. Advanced forward or pressing forward would be good for this tactic. Because you want that player to actually be the focal point of your attack. So if you've got a very good single striker, go for it. He will score the majority of your goals will come from a striker. In this tactic, if you have the right players for it, 80 goals a season, easy for this tactic. Because the focus is only on one player here, right? So you just need to find a very good striker for this tactic. So you put Haaland inside here, 80, 90 goals easy. Yeah. Because he's not going to be very far away from them. You can play him as a pressing forward. You can play him as a... you play him as a pressing forward all day long, right? So that's it. See, everything they're going to feed him, no? You can play him as an advanced forward also, he'll come in. Otherwise, they do that. This is where the advanced forward made sense. Yeah, let's just change his role. I don't think he can play as an advanced forward, but we'll try. Can you try for us to be an advanced forward? We just want to see how you perform. Okay, son? Let's go. Just break a line once in a while, Mr. Morata. Look, this is solid. You see the anchor you have in midfield, right? Very hard for them to penetrate that area. Rodrigo Paul goes wide. Morata, that's it. You see the crossing? All day long, right? They're going to cross the ball, right? So keep it this simple. Don't change this tactic. So you need like Haaland inside there would have scored a lot of goals better. Dennis Shabani also can play in this system. Okay. Simple. So many passing options. Goes wide, comes inside, runs away, and then one more. See that what I mean? How many chances has Morata had already in this game alone? Right, he's already had 3 chances in this game. So on your XGs, your XG is so far not bad. This is a very, very good 4-3-3. Very simple, no fuss. This tactic. And the interesting thing is we are playing against a double DM system that doesn't put any pressure on these two players. The double Ds are so far, right? They have to move out, right, of that hole here just to press these two guys, and they open up space for the striker. See what's happening here. Just watch this again, right? I don't know if we're gonna get another highlight. Just pay attention to where these two guys end up in creating space for him. So this is times when you go like, okay, maybe I'll try this. Okay. Here the cross pass into space. Yeah, why not? There's space. Right. Let's see if he's gonna run. Yeah, especially now you want a guy who's got what's it called? Likes to break offside trap. How many times have why do I keep forgetting that all the time? Yeah, there we go. Bang, bang. Again, defend well. Okay, so we got this guy. You see where he is standing. Look at that. Look at that. He's trying to break now. This is where your players can make the pass. Let's say they're all looking to make the pass now. Or a lot of players got pass into space now. Halfback coming in. Okay, this we got the inverter wing back. Goes to the Mazzala. I don't know what that role was. Playmaker, Mazzala, I don't know. Bang. You're creating a lot of havoc right now with this tactic. And these tactics actually do better from the 60th minute onwards. So when the opposition get tired, right, that's it. Pass into space, he early cross. Watch you collect the goals. This other thing about Football Manager, just don't be afraid of changing, right? You know, like hold it, like, you know, be disciplined for like the better part of the match. And then 60th minute, unload, pass into space, he early cross. They're tired. Yeah, you got fresh legs. Oh my goodness, what are they doing, man? I got PIs. Shoot less often, stay wide. I like that. I do this stay wider, mark tighter all the time in my tactics, right? Tackle up, mark tighter is fine. That's good. Dribble more, shoot less often. This is like very much like what I would do all day long. Yeah, pass it shorter, shoot less often. That is fine. Okay, sit narrow, mark tighter. That is fine. Tucks inside, halfback here. And dribble more, stay wide. You don't need stay wider. You don't need stay wider on these two because of the halfback. But I get why you're doing it because I did the same thing last year. Okay. But right now in Football Manager, right, these guys are staying wider. They actually they did a change to them. There was a patch change, right? The last match engine where they actually push the central defenders wider a bit more. No? And I had to go and write a bug report because it was too wide already. It was getting too wide on default. So you want to remove that right now. Okay, so just remove it. Look at this, man. So your advanced forward is going to create havoc. This I think because he's a focal point already. He's always running into the area. Bang. You will score a ton of goals with this striker, right? I thought those guys are asking about 4-3-3, right? Look, 4-3-3s, if you put a lot of attacking duties, nah. But if you play something like this, right? Yeah, advanced forward, inside forward, Masala, roaming playmaker, halfback, it's nice. You got control with this inverted wingback. And notice this. You don't need to use counter. In fact, you don't even need to use both. Both of them are a bit overrated. This is the most important thing, right? You're pressing them high up the pitch. And but if you're gonna play these width settings, you need the players who can pass the ball. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle. So if you don't have a good team, then what you do is you drop the width settings. That's all. Yeah. Bang. Oh man, this is complete demolition, man. Yeah, against second ball because two support DTs winning the second ball all the time. This is good. This is very nice. Very nice. Okay. And I'm just sitting here watching the game now. But there's nothing to change. I won't change anything. There we go. Tackle hard and mark tight. Tackle hard in the center, right? Okay, 4-3-3, always do that. Nice. Check back. Morata again. Stepping up. Carrasco is giving a havoc. See how important the guy on the left is. Inverted wing. Because now the 81st minute, right, the opposition is getting tight. One hat trick already for the advanced forward. I would change this role from pressing forward to advanced forward because it's built for it. Because you got all these support duties in midfield just waiting to launch. Yeah. Inside forward, advanced forward. Don't play. I would avoid the inverted winger in this setup because I don't like the inverted winger for this kind of high score. I don't play inverted wingers with high scoring solo 4-3-3 DMs. Right? Always play inside forward. That's always my go-to. Prefer inside forwards if I want a high scoring solo striker. This is a very nice setup. Yeah, man, this is cool. Let's make that one change. I don't think you need to change anything else. Oh yeah, and the stay wider right on the 2. Yeah, just change this as well. Leave everything as it is, and you'll be fine. Except this is situational. Okay, don't do this every day till Sunday, as from Sunday to Monday. Okay, just do it when you see the opposition getting tired. Unload. Then you take it out and then make them suffer a bit. Score a lot of goals because you want a striker to get 100 over goals. Yeah, that's what you do. All right, so we've done all this. Now I'm gonna pick a few tactics right from what we got from everyone else. Oh, we've got a few. We got 4, so I probably can see all these tactics, guys. Thanks for submitting your tactics today. So we've got Rondo, Boateng, Ryan, Hectani, and Green Red. All your tactics are in. Okay. All right, so I don't see the tactics like this, legit. You're not going to see anything. Okay, let's come in here. We got time. Yeah, we got time to do the tactics. Okay. All right, let's go. If you're in chat and you submitted your tactics, please let me know. All right, so we come in here. I'll just shout out. So in case I might have some questions, right? Because on Discord they can give me the situation. If I have time to read, sometimes I read and I forget. Extract files. Always easier, right? You can tell me what you're struggling with is even easier. As long as it's specific, tactic, because you might have a player, your team, because your team might. I'm showing you what is optimal in terms of the situation, but sometimes you might have a unique situation in a club, and you're forced into a certain way of playing. So that's different. And I want to try and help you as much as I can. Looks like those are just FM22 tactics you loaded. Really? Did I? Oh yeah, FM22 public. Sheesh. You're right, man. These are all FM22. My bad. FM22. You're right. Oh my god. Yeah, the year 2022. I'm such a joker. File request. I must be tired. Yeah. View uploads. I should go by this way, right? Oh my god, so many tactics. Now we have a problem, Houston. I don't know if I can cover all the tactics. Oh, I gotta keep your wife. Please tell me you're picking the kids up. Please tell me you're picking the kids up. No, she's not. I'm picking the kids up. And because they've got exams. The kids have exams, man. Okay, alright. We've done this. So some of these tactics I'll probably just go through them very quickly. I'm panicking already, man. Okay, let's come down here. D. Hopefully I deleted the old tactics. We don't want the FM. Yeah, there we go. Take this all out. Okay. Download. Okay, come in. There we go. Alright. Extract files. Put D. So much interactive. Don't put in the wrong game. Make sure it's FM23. Okay, done. Oh no. Load. Okay, we got. Let's start with 4-2. Okay, we're gonna try and do every tactic. Okay, so we'll look at all the tactics. 4-2-1-3, halfback, volante, roaming playmaker. No, change this role to winger. Wingback. I'll tell you why very quickly. Okay. All right, we'll play this. I'll tell you why. Because inverted winger is not a good friend with the volante. The volante is gonna go up. The inverted winger is gonna go. Okay. Volante is going straight, right? Inverted winger is crossing his path. Kind of doesn't really work very well together. So I would change this to a winger on attack. Okay. Volante is coming up. Actually, the winger here, maybe a winger on support, actually. Right. Problem is this Volante might have issues on this flank. Now you got all these players, right? This guy can be a wingback. Don't be shy. Inverted wingback coming up this way. This just you play like a wingback with all the PIs. That's it. You know, all these PIs, think wingback, doing this narrow stuff. But you got inside for also trying to do the narrow. Like, you know, what's going on here, man? This is like a bit of a confused situation here. So yeah, not a very good thing to do. Right? You can play it. I would definitely change it around slightly. Definitely. We'll just play it. I'll just see one or two. We'll see one or two of the transitions, and I'll explain why. Inverted wingback is coming in narrow. You got a very narrow field. Everything is congested. So there'll be some formations that you play against that you're not going to score goals against because everybody's coming to the center. Imagine you're playing against 2 DM systems. These tactics are also very, very defensive. They're sitting back hoping that somebody's going to decide if we want to attack you today. But if they're not going to attack you today, you're going to have to build play up and bring the ball up. You see, like now they're attacking you. Look at your players running. Okay, all right, let's see what happens. This is Atletico Madrid against Valencia. It can be a very painful experience for us knowing this team. Yeah, look at that, right? So they're very defensive. They're going back and they're running past our players. They're literally carving us open, and then we managed to get one ball away. And away he goes, right, into the area. First penalty. Wow. He ran the full length of the pitch and got brought down. Okay, that is João Felix as an inverted winger. So that's the only good thing about him being an inverted winger just now, right? Because he ran. That was on the breakaway, right? There's like an AI generated counter attack. All of them on attacking mentality, all running in one direction. Let's skip this. Oh, I can't really see the penalty, but I'll see one more. Yeah, roaming playmaker, volante, halfback, with fullback, inverted wingback. Okay, let's go. There we go. All right, I want to see where his positions are. We got PIs. Stay wider, close down, more mark tighter. Okay. Goes back. See how they run back. Okay, man. You once you get into the what's it called? The 60th minute, you might have issues. Okay. You might have issues. Because this tactic is all about dinking through, right? Right, so inverted wingback going to say, I would just change this guy to a wingback on attack. Yeah, okay, just go wingback on attack, give you the full width of the pitch. Right. You can definitely go poacher, inverted winger, but I'll play him as a winger on attack. So he goes down the flanks. These two can work together. This guy can be a wingback on support. Okay. Alright, so he goes down, or you can be a fullback on attack, but at least he comes down this way, supports the volante on attack as well. Okay, The halfback is going to protect you, don't worry. Okay, then we got here. This is a place where I'm thinking here might be an inverted wing on support. Okay, as this winger back comes in, he drops in and he plays one over the top. We got volante, winger, roaming playmaker. So you get a nice transition happening, right? This is fine. Okay. So you could end up doing something like that. That is what I would probably start with. So you can attack, because halfback is going to protect you here. Wingback is coming up here. This wingback is giving you support. So at least the volante has got company as if he brings the ball forward. So now we got this double happening on that side. Lorente, the winger, has got the full width of the pitch. See, he still gets into these goal scoring positions, right? So you can see just that one. Okay, now he goes out there. We got the winger on attack. He still comes inside. Even if you want the winger to do that thing, right? He can still do it if you're playing him on the right foot. They'll come inside. But he is right now, we are playing a winger on he's got right foot, right? Yeah, I think he's got very strong right foot. This guy got, please tell me he got strong left foot. Okay, good. Okay. You're swapping these two right now. Yeah. If he got cut in, I don't know if he's got cut inside. Okay, if he got cut inside, then it's another matter altogether. Okay, so now he's got a winger. We got João Felix on the right, and we got Griezmann on the left. Bit of a toss up. Now we're intentionally screwing these two guys up. But I would look at these as an option. Like you can go, like you can imagine a player is just attacking players down the left line, because he's if he breaks past those players, he's going to be able to deliver across. Okay, like Griezmann goes. Poacher. Okay. Poacher is not bad. Okay, but this is more like a counter-attacking tactic. Okay. So here, Molina is getting sent off. That's the thing. That's his thing. Yeah, he's getting sent off. It's his thing, man. It's his thing. Okay. He does that all the time. Okay. Now we're playing like this. No. I gotta put you in here first. White centre back on defend. White centre back on defend. Okay. Same thing. Alright, you staying wider. Okay, done. Alright, Savage, okay, done. We're just going through this tree. These guys will help me protect the side. The halfback will still help us. Same principle. This guy's just gonna move out a bit more, right? And help us defend. We're down to one man. I mean, like, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. No, I've never done that before. Theory in my head say it should work. It's like offside. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get enough time to look at the tactics. Okay, hopefully all of you. Yeah, but I would definitely, I mean, we have a player sent off, so unfortunately, Molina is always getting himself sent off. Yeah. So, but I would go winger, right? Look at that, right? We got a chance to release that advance forward. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're defending like we got to have problems, man, this team. Yeah. We're not going to win this game, man. Molina got sent off. This is very, very annoying. You can't really see. But generally, I would go like winger, inverted winger, where the volante is playing. We're doing quite well until this idiot decided to get himself into trouble. I still think that we would have won this game if we had 11 players on the pitch. And defensively, if you have a man sent down, yeah, man sent off, right? That's an option. You got 3 centre backs like this: white centre back, ball playing defender, white centre back. Because you got a half back. Remember that you've got, there we go, bang. They play a ball over the top. You still can defend that space. No? Yeah, so he goes in again. Yeah. If you want to, right? If you want this latter half of the game, you like a man down, you want this striker to come back, then play him as a pressing forward on support. And then your poacher is also a good idea then. Yeah. Or poacher, rather poacher. Okay, here we go. Bang. Second ball. Morata. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we didn't do too badly. We were in trouble for a while. But yeah, the tactic, simple. Just keep it simple. Okay, let's look at the rest of the tactics. I'll pick another one to play if I need to. We will need to. Okay, 4-3-3. We've done 4-3-3 so many times. Okay. Poacher, inside forward, winger, CM on attack. CM is going to be central attacking patterns. That's what you're going to have to remember. Yeah, I think, honestly, Winger on support, CM on attack. I will probably just play inside forward on support. Honestly, I won't go for a winger on support. Neither here and there. You want a inside forward is still quite attacking. Still put some pressure here, CM, because you got a fullback on support here. Very defensive, right? So as I would just leave him here as a inside forward. A DLP is fine. Yeah. The whip, don't play with whip. Right? Whip crosses assumes that you are always going to be in a situation where there are players running into the space. You're playing a poacher. Whip crosses are not for poachers, right? You can't. If you're always getting to a position where you want to cross, if you do whip crosses, you do it like this. Okay, hit early with the whip. Okay, now it makes sense. Right, high up the pitch, fast poacher to get in between the lines. Yes, now it makes sense. And both of them can still cross the ball. This guy can still attack. This is how you use whip, right? So do hit early cross like this, be more expressive, this is fine. Otherwise, just go mix, hit early cross is still usable, and just play like this, right? Change this role. I don't know why you're playing with a fullback on support. Things could be tough for you. But if that's the case, that's fine. Don't knock this role. You can even try wingback on defense. If you're going fullback on support, because a fullback on support is always going to look for the inside pass. Wingback on defense will still be a bit wider, right? And at least he can play the ball out. Because the fullback on support, if he passes to the DLP gets marked out of the game, you're in trouble, right? So at least use a wingback on defense instead. That's also a possibility. So you can do something like that. Okay, now, wait. We did this. Now possession dominant. AF, winger, AP support. Okay, move into channels and roam. You want this. You want him to go in between the spaces between players. That's why I added roam into channel. Winger attack, Mazzala, DLP, wing back. Okay, Mazzala comes here. Winger's going there with the AP. Wingback is coming here, DLP. That's fine. Okay, there's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with this. What you do with this guy is you tell him to tackle harder and mark tighter. Tell this guy to tackle harder as well. Mark tighter. Tell this guy to tackle harder. Okay, so you get this tree in the center, always trying to break up play. That's it. Okay, inside forward. Okay, you got this tree attacking and this tree anchoring, right? So this can work. 100% it can work. Do you need this guy to be a wingback? I don't think so. You just leave him as a wingback on support. You'll be fine. Right? Because if you play him as a wingback attack, then you're creating a lot of drama on this side, and you're always going to have to defend, right? So I got DLP and defend, don't worry. Maybe you turn this, in fact, I would turn this guy to ball playing defender, turn this guy to a CD. You should play with double ball playing defenders because Mazzala is here, so this guy can bring the ball up. He can play to DLP, this guy can bring the ball up. Man, he's, wingback is on support. Otherwise, yeah. Which side? Here is the ball playing defender, not the left. Here it can be a CD. Yeah, okay, so something like this. Triple S is okay. Ball into box. Yeah, okay. Distribute to specific teammate. No. Don't do that. Don't be a Mourinho. Don't be a Mourinho. Please don't be a Mourinho. Okay. Thank you very much. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. Don't distribute to the DLP all the time. Okay. If you do that, you're asking for trouble. Right? They mark him, you're in to your toes. Always give your players the option to play. Do a Deserby. Okay. Don't do I don't know who does that. A lot of people do that. So at least you play out defense. You got ball playing defenders, you play keeper. They can do a pass 2-3, get away, get out the press, pass 2-3, get out the press. You're basically saying, hey man, I'm so scared of the press, I want to pass it to the DLP. DLP is still gonna come deep to get the ball. So if they can pass it to him, they will. Okay, so don't shoot yourself in the foot. So this is still a very possession dominant tactic. Yep, don't need to change anything. Maybe drop this if you find you're opening up. Maybe if you want to go like this, then you go like this. Otherwise, if you like this, go like this. You can also... Problem is, you don't want these guys prematurely, stepping up and opening up the area. Yeah. Otherwise, just uncheck this as well. You can uncheck that. Now you watch the game and see whether you want them to be a bit more aggressive. You can do that. Other than that, nothing to change. This is a good tactic. Okay. Winger ball. Kustis Larsen. Volante, no. This is why you gotta try the swapping positions. It could work. Volante is on support, just keeps up, and then the white playmaker sit narrower. Right, he's gonna sit narrower. So what happens is this white playmaker comes here, this guy goes here, this guy plays one over the top. DLF on support, advance forward. Okay, it can work. Yeah, this can work because the white playmaker will come here. Volante is gonna go here, right? And then the CM is gonna come around, and then you play one white midfield on attack, keeps this place reasonably secure. Okay, you can also cross less often, dribble more. Okay, can. Yeah, I get what you're trying to do here. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. It can work. Yeah, white midfielder. I know why you didn't go for winger. Yeah, because you got these instructions here, cross less often. Yeah, okay, yeah. But white midfielders, they tend to come in a bit, so it's okay. White, this wing back, yeah, okay. There's nothing wrong with this tactic. Pass into space is the only problem here. Drop the pass into space. You can do you don't need a focus play. Overlap. Don't need an overlap either. Because this guy's gonna naturally overlap. Don't need an overlap either. Just remove all this. This. Otherwise, what will happen is these guys are all going to hold up the ball and you're going to get pressed and you'll lose the ball. So remove all this, right? Just remove all the overlaps and underlaps for now, okay? Just play like this first. Hold shape, regroup. Wow, okay. All right, so every time you lose the ball, drop back and then hold shape. Just move the ball around and hopefully you score goals. Remove this. Don't do that. Because these are your creative players, right? You're putting them on a position, so don't do that. Mid block, much higher line of defense. Okay, like this, step up more inside the area. You can actually do this, max it up, get them to be a bit more aggressive, get stuck in. All right, so they try to win the ball in this area, then you try and launch the attacks over the top. DLF on attack, then DLF on attack and advance forward. Because what you're doing is you're drawing them in and you're hitting them over the top. This could be better. Because if you play DLF on support, really you only have one striker, right? Now you got two. Okay, that can work. Not a bad move. Okay, Crouching Tigers. Brazil box new, Mark Evans. AP, Mass going this way. DLF coming this way. Okay, Mass going this way. Anchorman very safe. Fullback on attack. Okay, fullback on attack is just going to tick tock. Not lose the ball. Come to this position. And then cross on byline. That's what you need to do. Okay, you tick, then comes here, right? Then I was thinking, what is he going to do here? Because once he gets here, the DLF is here, so he's going to be anchoring this part. So what I want him to do is I want him to go to the byline. So if he can cross from the byline, he crosses from the byline. Doesn't mean that he's going to cross all the time from the byline, but he's going to try and get to the byline for you, right? So that is an option for you from this guy. Okay, this guy doesn't need to do that. Yep. This guy can just do it the same way he's doing. Volante here, I probably would be... Again, this is a very safe setup. Very safe. Anchorman, Volante. Here, I probably would tell this guy to be AP on attack. Man. Yeah. Get these two guys further up, right? So this guy staying a bit wide. So he moves into this pocket. Volante comes up, he comes down. See, what I've done is I've actually split them. So during the transition, this guy comes here, right? Okay, and then you can ask him to roam from position or run wide with the ball. Okay, so he gets the ball, he's gonna go this way. Right, so he goes this way, pulls players. So Volante is still here. Right, so watch this. The only thing you want to change is this: run wide with ball. Slow pace down, I will remove it. No, this is just a cheap way to win possession. You don't need to you can't win possession with this tactic. Then don't slow pace down. Slow pace down is just telling your goalkeeper to wait for others to come into good positions. Okay, now let's slowly build up play. If that's what you're gonna do, go for it. I don't really see it. Drop this. Invite crosses. Okay, you want them all come? Yeah, fine, get it. Step up more, fine. Other than that, won't change anything. Okay, DLF on support, again, drops deep. Mazala going this way, fullback coming this way. Then we got this guy going this side, this guy coming here, this guy going around. Okay, you get a lot of verticality in your tactic. So what you want this guy to do is cross. Now we leave it. Not too many PIs. Right, so this will be fine. Yeah, this could work. Yeah, AP on attack, Marzana, Volante, fullback attack. Yeah, should be able to give you some interesting patterns of play. Schmidt, Diego, Misa, long time no see, man. Holy cow. Track going down, pressing forward, coming down. Track and pressing forward, exchange play, score to score goal. Volante, complete wingback on attack, roaming goes up. Probably play wingback on attack. Yeah, go with a wingback. I don't really like a complete wingback on attack in Football Manager because he roams too much. So we probably don't want that, since we also want him to stay a bit wider when he gets the ball inside forward. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let's just remove the stay wider, leave the mark tighter. Okay, I know who to stay wide. This guy. Sit narrow. Okay. You sit narrow, you come up the pitch. Okay, fine. Don't have to stay wide. Okay, you just come up the pitch. Volante. Okay. Inside forward here. Okay, yeah. I will just change this guy. Slightly higher tempo, yeah. Okay, because you got all these guys up top. Shorter passing play or defense. Underlap, holds up the ball. Counter press. Okay, fine. Higher. This is fine. This is fine. Drop a bomb. Okay, fair enough. Players are gonna get very tired though. Yeah, just be careful of this instruction. Because every time you lose the ball, they all got to come back and defend. You got these guys at the back, right? So your players will get tired. So that's the only thing you want to bear in mind. So here we got to get this guy. No, if you want him to get further, okay, all right. I get what you did. I did that last year as well. Which is get further forward with Mark Titan and Tackle Harder, asking to do that. Get further forward is like you don't want him to be that higher mentality, but you want him to start from a higher position. Get that. Okay, wing back. Yeah, fine. Yeah, ball playing defenders, triple more can. Yeah, fine. Mark tighter. Okay. I'll keep it like this. Yeah, try it like this and then come. Yeah, be more expressive on the lap. Yeah, this can work. Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. And then we got this tactic. 3-4-2 on DM. Wow, this is new. Okay, let's try this tactic. I don't know whether we can. Confirm pre-match conference, send assistant. I gotta pick my kids up. That's the reason why we are spinning it quite. Hey Maximovic, I'm fine. How are you, man? Yeah, in the Football Manager, right? I wouldn't recommend complete wingbacks. Be careful of complete wingbacks. Halfback, volante, inverted winger. This is a dangerous tactic. Here, okay, I'll tell you what. You don't need support. Play him on defense. This guy's attacking. This guy's going up. You don't want him roaming all over the place. That's the only thing I'll change. Pressing forward and support will drop deep. Okay, fine. I can see the pressing forward doing work. But other than that, yeah. That left flank is the only flank I changed. I don't think I need to change anything else. Inverted winger is a bit gutsy, you know. He's gonna attack, so the volante is gonna try and defend the area. You might end up seeing the wide centre back, right, prematurely coming up to handle a threat. That's a problem because there's nobody else defending the area except for volante. Right, the volante, what we want to do is we want to protect this area, so we tell the volante while we are trying to do things. Mark tight that the blood. Okay. Alright. We want that volante to do stuff for us, right? So we want him to be a bit more aggressive. Yeah. AP shadow striker pressing forward. Okay. Pressing forward support. For shadow striker? Just one shadow striker. Okay. Dude, just take this, turn him into a poacher, man. You thank me for it. Because now you've got this guy pinning back defenders. Attacking playmaker can threaten that pass, or you can give it to a shadow striker. Okay, so you get those options in the final third, and that's a lot of players in the box. Okay, and he's gonna get a lot of goals. So pressing forward, you can use it, but I'm more inclined to use a poacher in that position. Okay, so let's speed it up a bit. Okay, so we got the wingback going, or the inverted winger, and then crossing the ball here. See, this is the reason why centre back is on defense. That is the reason why. Okay, because this flank is a very attacking flank. You don't want to lose the ball and then have him out of position. See that? See this position is very dangerous. No? So I'm trying my best to make sure that position, right, we don't lose the player in transit. See, this 1, 2, 3 have gone here already. This is the only downside with this system. I go, wait, sorry man, you also white centre back on defense. You don't go forward, okay? You just stay there. You don't want them, because these 3 defenders, they cannot move too far, right? You got to keep them tucked in. If you don't give them tucked in, you're going to have issues. If anything else, this guy is actually a ball-playing defender. And you always want to check that this guy is one of the best that you've got. Yeah, you can play a ball-playing defender on cover. Yeah, it goes back to this guy. This guy brings the ball forward. You see? Yeah, they don't have passing options. That's exactly what they will do because the players are too far forward. That was not bad. Poacher, right? I changed him to a poacher, so Antoine Griezmann for João Felix. Okay, let's go. And then this tactic, slightly higher tempo, drop. Okay, all right, counter. Okay, fine. Mid block much more often. Drop this again. Yeah, you don't need to do what you just did, because remember earlier when we saw those 3 players running together like it was a party together, because the space is so big, right, for you to close down. Yeah. When you have such a big gap between your line of engagement and defensive line, reduce your pressing intensity. You don't need everybody to be going into that looking. You don't have multiple players crossing. See what has happened? It's much more better now. Because we don't have 3 players going for one ball. We just need 2. Okay, 3 is just going to make space open up everywhere else. Like it happened earlier, because we had nobody defending the far post, right? Well, 3 jokers going in one direction. So that will happen. And especially if your tactic, right, has got high level. This is structured. So halfback comes here, white centre back defend. Yeah, keep it like that. This is very, very simple, very, very effective. You don't need low crosses. Oh my goodness. Don't. This tactic will die by low crosses, because low crosses means that you're going to the byline always looking for a cutback. Please play mix, because this tactic does really well. These kind of formations do very well on mixed crossing, because you want to be able to cross early. You want to have float the cross. You want your players to have multiple options, right? I mean, if you played on low crosses, yeah, you know, you're just limiting yourself to go down the bylines. I know it reduces the chance for a screw up. It does, because you're minimizing what? You're going all the way to the byline to cross the ball, right? So if it screws up, you're here, right? Go kick. What's the worst that can happen? But if you try from middle of the park, maybe it might be a goal. But then you're also taking a risk. If it doesn't happen, there could be a counter. So pay attention to the situation. I basically will always go for mixed. Yeah, but I think you're going to be much better off doing the changes that I suggested. Yeah. And then, of course, your substitution strategy is going to be your wingers. And these 2. Your 4 are always going to be these 4. You're substituting these 4 all the time. You got to have 4 of the best here, 4 of the best on the bench as well. You got no choice. You can't substitute strikers. If a striker is a bad game, so be it. Yeah, c'est la vie. Such is life. Okay. But if your center gets tired, your game is over. Yeah, that's what I would suggest. So last tactic, we didn't do crouching tigers. We did this. Okay, crouching tigers, hidden storm. AP Mazala on attack, CMB. Okay, wingback on support. I change it. I'll never play complete wingback on Football Manager 2023. Target forward, AP on attack, goes here, inside forward. Okay, lies. Now you got target forward, inside forward. This one nice combination. The AP on attack. AP, actually, right, this AP on attack is just going to drive at the box. Why didn't you play AP on support? Okay, this guy, you get a nice little dynamic going on over here. You can even go Mazala on support, no? This tactic. Now what you have is a group right in the center trying to win the ball, right? AP dropping in and then ping the far post, ping diagonal, ping diagonal, ping diagonal. Every day there'll be a diagonal going on, right? So that could be it. Now, if you want to attack the center, by all means, go attack the center. Like, you know, you feel confident, you're attacking the center, then you can do this, right? But leave this guy on a support duty, right? So at least you get this group of players here attacking. You don't need this guy driving into the box, right? Not really. You don't need him. Okay. Play for set pieces. Don't be that guy. Remove it. Run a defense. Don't. Everybody's running a defense. got roles that you want specific roles, you want specific players to run a defense, go in here and tell him to dribble more. See this? These guys are already running a defense. See this? Ask him to dribble if you want him. You want the Mazzara to run with the ball. Okay, ask him to dribble more. You don't want him to dribble the ball because you want him to be smarter with the possession. Okay, don't dribble. Just keep the ball tight and do a cross. Maybe if you're sitting here, right? You see this cross from deep. He doesn't go to the byline. He can do from halfway. Like ping over here, one over the top. So you can do something like this as well. So you keep things very simple, right? Distribute the target forward. I know. Yeah, you just putting one ball over the top, putting one ball over the top, putting one. What if that strategy doesn't work because the ball keeps coming back at you? Then remove this, right? You can even do this or distribute the flanks. This strategy is actually quite good for this 4-3-3 because you got more players on the flanks than the AI. Most of the time, right? So play it down the flanks. You got players that can win the ball. Distribute to flanks is way better than distribute the target man because not all goalkeepers can do a long, American football kick from here to here. Attacking is fine. This is direct. Now, you'll be surprised that this and this, attacking and cautious, are both going to play the same way for you in terms of passing. Right? They're going to play the same way in terms of passing. So you can actually switch between the two, but when you do cautious, just tempo a bit higher. That's it. Why? Because whenever you play cautious mentality, your player's going to make sure the passes count. Now, you can do this when you're away from home. When you're at home and you think, hey, I'm the king of the hill, nobody can mess around with me. Do this then. Simple. Keep it simple. You think you're not doing counter pressing, right? So that's fine, right? You can go as wide as you want in these tactics. If you got the kind of players, because if you want the ball to go out to the flanks early, always going out to the flanks, ping, 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 ping. Go to wide. Go all the way here. Ball, they all got, the first thing they do is look at the flanks. Now this role attacking both these sides, it seems like you're trying too hard to try and score goals here. You don't need to, just play a wing back or support, right? Keep it simple, right? Because this guy's going to hold position. This guy's going to hold this. The halfback drops in here. He acts like a second playmaker. He can play the balls around all over the place. But more importantly, he's got this guy to pass to. But when you play him on attack duty, he's very high up the pitch, right? Don't do that unless you're a very, 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 very good team, right? So if you're a very good team, then maybe you can try that, right? Double attack duties. I do it all the time, but I only do that when I'm very, very confident I'm going to be breaking this team down. Like I want to demolish this team. But you'd be surprised, right? You create a lot of shots, but you don't create a lot of great chances. You're more likely to create more great chances playing like this. Phew. Okay, guys. There's been quite a number of shows, man. Yeah, you usually have to sub the wingers. In your tactic, you probably end up subbing the wingers all the time, man. Yeah, it's like they get tired, right? The more they get tired, you got no more juice in your system. Yeah, then you gotta go bring the wingers on. But don't forget, right? In all these tactics, right? The center is also just as important. So if you're midfielders like me, can you imagine this? You have a ball-winning midfielder that gets tired. Oh my god, that's the end of the world, man. The center suddenly becomes porous, and then you gotta, oh no, what am I gonna do? I can't defend the center anymore. Then you gotta make changes, right? So some things, some things to remember. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Thanks for bringing the tactics. I hope I help as many of you as I can. And if you just popped in tactics into the folder, I can't do anymore because I know I got 3 tactics. I can't get to those 3 tactics, right? Just quite late. I normally won't take tactics after this time. Like if it's close late, I'm not taking any more tactics. I always stop taking tactics at about 1.5 hours after the show starts. Right? So, because I gotta go in. Sometimes I'm lucky. My wife is picking up the kids. Other times I'm not so lucky. Like today. Today I'm not so lucky. Wife said, I can't believe it. And some of my son is having exams. Right? So I have to make sure that I pick him up. He comes home. It's plenty of time to rest and chill. So thank you, everyone. Hope this helped. If you have more questions, you guys know where to find me. Of course, you can always pop in on the live stream and ask away if you need help with the tactic. You never know, I might stop the show just for you. So you guys stay safe, take care of each other. Bye.